Hello, and welcome along to episode 11 of Sogravia, the Last Bastion, featuring Sogravia merchandise. Today, well, it arrived this week. You can get your merch, ! Merch.
Hashtag spawn.
I know that a couple of our players are waiting for theirs to arrive. It's super fun, super cool, so go do things. Or don't. Regardless, last session we rolled on into the town of Centerpoint. With a dwarf and his travelling merchandise circus. They don't, Dernad's group aren't actually like a circus per se, they are a group of merchants who have a lot of exciting or unusual, things, knickknacks, trinkets, things like fireworks or firecrackers, unusual big illusion options, lots of other strange doodads, as they call them, things. But yeah, you roll in with Dernad and Co, and we are rolling into Centerpoint. Centerpoint is... you guys have music?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we like music.
No. Is that better?
I mean, we got ambient noise now instead of music.
Great, okay.
And a dwarf just yelled "Oi!" at me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, what's his story? Can we talk to him?
That's Dernad.
Fuck the campaign.
He's like, where's that music coming from? Oi! As you roll on into Centerpoint, you will notice a few things. There are some solid buildings, primarily a temple and a bunch of buildings, including some taverns, in and around the main bit of river. There's a sort of couple of docking harbours, and there are boats that look like they're permanent fixtures floating in the river at the centre. These include sort of narrow boats or other sort of, basically boats that are also stores or that are also homes.
Cool.
But interweaved among these, all of these permanent buildings are hundreds of stalls, tents, and various different temporary structures. Some people have created a stall for the day, some people create a stall for a week. So some of these structures look more or less permanent, depending on what they are. But as soon as you arrive, you'll notice that there are streamers strung up across the town. So sort of these long strings or pieces of rope with little bits of fabric strung up from them. And it is, as you know, the Festival of Light. That is going to be this evening. It is currently... did you sleep on the road? You did, right?
We slept right outside of town.
Yeah, you did. So it is now Shez the 24th, which means it is the Festival of Light today.
Yay.
And it's, I don't know, sort of 8 a.m. Shops are beginning to set up. There's a beautiful smell of warm bread coming from the centre of town, and indeed, it's not long before you see a boy who's sort of coming along hawking fresh pastries. These are fruit pastries or meat pasties, depending on what you feel. There are a couple of pieces each, and he's sort of, breakfast pasties, breakfast pastries, get your food, as he comes on through. And he's pushing like a hand cart covered. Sorry. Elliot?
Yes, I would like one of your meat pastries, please. Look,
meat pasties,
young one.
Fruit pastries, you choose.
Meat pasty, please. What is the meat?
It's warm and it's red.
Ew.
Is it cooked?
Yeah, it's cooked. I didn't bake them myself. I think most of them are a mixture of mutton, lamb, and beef. A few of them have pork in them as well.
Yum.
I'm immune to disease. I'll take one.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. So they are full of meat with like a little bit of potato and some vegetables inside.
Ooh, that sounds
they
fire.
are steaming hot, and they're when he gives them to you, they're wrapped in sort of like a little piece of white fabric. They're obviously, that's part of their expenditure. It's very cheap fabric. But he does say, if you're feeling generous, at the end of the day, throughout the day, there's a barrel placed up by the bridge. You'll see loads of rags in it. If you wouldn't mind putting your pastry wraps back in there when you're done, I'd much appreciate it.
That's a very smart business thing. You get a free napkin with it.
I don't. If most people return them, which is really helpful, otherwise we'd run out eventually. But yeah, otherwise they'd scald your hands. And as you bite into it, it is indeed full of what looks to be red meat. So it is beef for the most part, a little bit of mutton. And yeah, it's hot. It's very tasty, and it's a satisfying breakfast. Is anybody else participating?
Yep. I'll take a fruit pastry.
Ooh, yeah, so this is like a fruit tart with sort of a cover on it, I guess. It's like a milfoy sort of folded pastry cover that goes over the top of the tart. And the gentleman will tell you that he's from the Widow's Bakery. Gotta see the Widow's Bakery. Enjoy. Set up permanently at the other end of town. Don't forget to pop in for lunch. Your afternoon cakes.
How much was it for the pastry?
That's a copper. Yeah, that's a copper.
Literal change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are we supposed to do here? Where's that note we had?
Recap time. Let me pull this up for you. Handouts, quests. You are looking for Mr. Kef Callaghan.
Kef Callaghan.
Kef Callaghan is a gentleman who is known in Centerpoint. He is suspected of smuggling illicit goods. Rumor says he might be willing to trade in gold. Is it real gold, which is of course a banned substance in Sogravia? Not necessarily if it's part of jewelry and stuff, but like trading freshly mined gold is a banned substance. Callaghan would appreciate it if he would look into the source of his goods, what he might be willing to sell, and whether he is willing to take gold for his troubles. It's suggested that you tread very carefully and/or act like a criminal. Basically, it's suggested that you might get further if you appeared shadier rather than investigating sort of as the Dawn Guard. Now, obviously.
Okay, yeah, it's Elliot.
Full ceremonial armor.
Go stand over there, and we'll look shady over here.
Well, it's up to you how you want to approach it. But obviously, at the moment, you're just sort of in the center of town, and there's a festival going on, so there's loads of stuff happening.
So what? Astrid and Callum go find and do the shady business.
What? No, hold on. Why do I look shady? Thank you.
Who looks? Well, I mean, no one else is like Astrid's already like. That's true, but like it's
Obi's not shady once he opens his mouth.
Yeah, he's adorable though.
Could try to be shady.
Zavra looks kind of shady.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, especially when I pull my hood up.
Shady.
Alright, so
right now you're standing sort of near the bridge that leads over the center of town. There is only one bridge that goes over the center of town, and just tucked next to it is a very big building, which is called Martin's Rest Inn. That is sort of the main tavern of the place. Yeah. What is the plan? Are we just going to wander around, or
is the boy still here?
Mm-hmm. He's walking across the bridge, hawking his wares, and the barrel for your napkins is just to the left.
Okay. Excuse me again.
Aye. What can I do for you?
A little one.
You want another one?
No. Tempting as it may be. Do you happen to know? Fuck. And why did I close? Yes. Do you know a Kef Callaghan?
No, can't say that I do. Well, I mean, if you're looking for anybody, the place to start is asking in the tavern. You might try the Martin's Rest Inn. Lots of people frequent there. Tavern owner seems to know everybody and anybody.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. And I will give him a gold coin.
Are you sure, sir?
Absolutely.
That's day's pay for me.
Yeah. Don't tell your boss. Don't tell your boss.
Oh, I won't. And he sort of, you notice that with a sort of deft flick of his wrist, the coin vanishes. He is clearly accustomed to hiding his change. Actually, that is a point. Dawn Guarders, please give me a perception check.
I'm a Dawn Guard.
Yes, you two are both.
It's a 13.
Okay.
That is an 8.
Cool. Yeah, you look around.
Have we been robbed again?
I think it's fair to say that Glacius is a little bit distracted by how much is going on. But Sullivan, you do note that whilst you're in a slightly well-to-do bit of Centerpoint, there are shady figures hanging around at the edges of the streets. There are quiet deals going on in alleys. This is a place where crime is not too carefully watched, and both of you and most of you, I think, will notice pretty swiftly that there is a severe lack of guards or policemen, so to speak, in this town. It's not really a town, that's why. But yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he suggests you pop into Martin's Rest Inn, where you can get lots of information, talk to the tavern owner, that sort of thing.
All right.
Then
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay.
We shall do that.
So you are able to enter Martin's Rest Inn. It is operated by a gentleman, a retired orc cleric, who is standing behind the counter, and as he sees you, welcome. Come in, come in. My name is Durok.
Khajiit?
No, I'm not Khajiit, I'm orc.
Take a look at my wares.
Are you
enjoy
Martin?
yourself. No. Martin is... the bar is in memory of Martin's name. As you see here, and he points to two claws mounted on the wall behind him.
Wow.
Where just beneath that it says in memory of Martin Zwingli. These are the claws of the Ankeg that Martin... that I defeat in my final adventure. But Martin, he was close friend. He introduced me. He was original owner of the inn.
What happened
Please,
to him?
He died?
He was bitten in half.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry.
God.
You hate to see that.
The adventurer that seeks the lair of a Remoraz is always at risk of big bite. You come to admire the artwork, or perhaps for some breakfast or a room. What can I do for you?
Well, I actually have a question for you, Jurog.
Good questions are asked over good drinks. Perhaps you would like a drink?
Yeah, I will take
time is it?
a water on the rocks.
9 a.m.
Like 8 in the morning. I'll get a juice.
Yes, we have some freshly squeezed. It is very good.
Some spicy water.
And he pours out this sort of, it looks like red apple juice. And he pours your water. Asks for a copper piece for the juice. Doesn't charge you for the water. Please, be seated.
Thank you.
You were saying you have questions.
Yeah, do you happen to know where Kef Callaghan is?
4 coppers, sorry. Just realized that.
It got raised for the
Yeah,
information.
I
Wow.
completely forgot. The prices is on the screen for you guys, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Kef
All right, I
Callaghan,
paid him.
No, I don't know. Callaghan rings a bell.
Ding dong.
I think perhaps I heard the name when I was speaking to Higrida. She's a tattoo artist down in town. She does very good tattoos. Perhaps you could ask her.
Ooh.
She is.
Oh, that would be... I think I shall. Thank you very much.
It is one of the floating boats. A little further down, and then take a right, and you will find a little stone squat building. It says Higrida's Tattoos.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Are you saying for the Festival of Lights, would you like a room for the night?
Might as well.
Sure.
Very good.
Wait, when is the festival?
It
Tonight?
is tonight.
Or...
It starts at about just past the dusk. It goes on long into the night. Just good to have a
Nice.
place to stay at the end of it, no?
Yeah. Do you have one that has 7 beds?
All in a row, like the dwarves.
The biggest room I have is for 4, but I have 2 of them. If that is of help.
Oh, perfect. Yes,
Right.
that would be fine.
Okay, that is 16 silver pieces tonight. For 1 gold and 6 silver if you prefer.
Okay.
I also offer any priestly, some priestly spellcasting. If you do need, Shontia blesses me with the power to cure your wounds and restore you from any conditions that you have picked up along the road.
Nah, that's what we got this guy for, and I'll slap Sullivan on the back.
So anytime you might need, feel free to drop into Martin's Rest Inn.
Thank you so much.
You look over, and there are a few people in here, and one does seem to be nursing a huge wound in his sort of shoulder to hip.
My
across his
God.
chest. It does look like he's been sort of looked after a little bit. Yeah.
What
It's, looking pretty rough.
what was the atmosphere like when I mentioned Kef's name? Like, did the tavern go
No
about
one
its
batted
daily
an eyelid.
business, or was there the tense silence as everyone turns around?
Was there a hush over the crowd?
No one batted an
Yeah.
eyelid at all.
Oh, okay, great.
It's just worth mentioning that just sat to the left of the bar, it's a gentleman whose skin looks almost grey, he's ashy. And he's sort of sitting quite far back in his chair. You notice his chin is dipped to his chest. He's not asleep, but his eyes are sort of heavy-lidded and drooping. And he doesn't look very healthy.
What's wrong with him?
I'll turn to him and put a hand on his shoulder. Sir, are you okay?
Dorog has seen to me. I am recovering, but I am very sick. I thought I had wine, but I believe it was laced with poison.
Oh my goodness. I will use 5 of my lay on hands.
It's okay. Dorog has seen to me. It is just taking time to recover. Dorog sort of calls over you. It is not good, what is being done to him. Yet again, it is the 20th or 30th time I have had to spare somebody's life due to one of Catalan's poisons getting into the wrong hand. If you find the assassin, I will pay you a handsome fee.
Why is she, or they, why are they poisoning people?
Sullivan, they're an assassin.
No. Catalan is not an assassin. She is an alchemist. But she makes the poisons as well as the potions. She does. She is well worth talking to. Her Catalan's concoctions you can find down by the river. But more to the point, the assassin that has purchased these poisons from her, the poison is called No Time Like Tomorrow. If you find if you can track down an assassin who has purchased this, perhaps you might inquire there. They poisoned this gentleman. And it is not the first time I've had to rescue somebody who has taken this poison. That is how I know it is hers.
Ooh, I wonder if, I'm kind of hoping, because you've been playing a lot of Skyrim recently, in Skyrim there's a quest to track down an assassin for the Jarl, and you go to the alchemist, and they have a book of receipts of what everyone has purchased. Maybe the alchemist will also have
done
said
that quest,
book.
but it is possible that might...
Spoilers!
How could you?
This guy who was poisoned, did he say where he got that wine from?
The wine was drank in my tavern. Right here.
Oh! Someone poisoned them here.
A stupid place to poison somebody. I am a cleric as much as I am a bartender, you know?
Okay, what is the chain of events when someone gets a drink? You hand it to them directly?
Oh, yes. I make the drink and I hand it to him and he take it to his table.
At his table...
At his table, perhaps our friend is
assuming...
a little into 3-dragon ante, you know. And sometimes he gets very intense in his gambling. I guess he takes his eye off the drink. A little later, he takes another mouthful and it has been laced with this poison.
Oh my gosh. So it could have been someone at that table, or anyone who walked by while he was distracted, basically.
Somebody he was gambling with. As that is the easiest way to slip it into his drink. But there were many patrons in the inn that night. There were a few I don't know. Lizard folk, a couple of Yuanti. And the Minotaur. As well as a group of humans that came in very late at the night. And left in the early hours of the morning. They were not very interested in our friend here, though.
Oh boy. Okay, sorry. A Yuanti, Minotaur, some humans. What was the other group of people?
A pair of Yuanti and a single lizard folk.
Okay, lizard. These were the ones gambling with him?
There is a cow in my tavern.
Uh-oh.
Shoot it.
No idea where that noise came from. It's like, what the fuck?
Did you say a cow?
Yeah, the ambient soundtrack moved at us.
Aww.
There's not really a cow in this tavern. I just forgot to change the track.
Sorry,
Sorry, go on. You have more
this guy who was poisoned, I just wanted to ask what his name was. This man right here.
Yes. Let me find it for you. He doesn't fucking say, so we'll have to make it up.
He does. He fucking say.
It doesn't fucking say. His name was. We'll call him.
Chucky.
No, we'll call him Jesper.
Okay. Great.
Bear with me, and I might be able to give you a little bit of information here. I'll put this in the standard info, so hopefully you can see this. Below the price. Can I get below the price list? Yes, I can. Would that work? No. Let's put it above the price list. That's really annoying. Cool. So that should be updated with some information.
Someone's having a good time in here.
Yeah, that laugh. Oh my god.
That's the best joke I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Cool. My god.
So should we head out to the alchemist first, or the...
Hegrida's tattoo. Tattoos on.
Yes,
other
the
artistry.
tattoo boat.
Yeah, I mean, whichever's closer.
Hegrida's
hit one
is just around the corner. It's a little. Hegrida's is a little outer of town, but it's sort of. If you go to Hegrida's, you're gonna then come back into the town.
So,
It's a Martin's.
I do have a question though. Is there anywhere here where we can get spell scrolls specifically? I feel like there's a few things we need.
I think maybe some stores. You'll have to look around. The stores change every day. You know? And for the Festival of Lights, there are many, many people who have come to visit. If shopping is your will,
see.
wander around and see what you can find.
Thank you for the information.
That is quite alright.
I'll certainly get looking.
There aren't many permanent buildings here. Mostly just the taverns and a few other little places.
So outside of the festival, this place gets quite quiet then.
Well, we are never quiet per se. It is a place for trading for everybody. You know? But less of the temporary stalls, indeed. During the night, it can be quite quiet, especially in the winter. But it is never silent in Centerpoint. It is the center of commerce for everywhere. You know? You go from one place to another, you are always passing through here.
Does make sense then.
And best of luck on your search for this Callaghan man.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that.
Good luck. And with that, you guys heading back out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as we get out, I'm gonna say, so those Yuan-Ti are probably the most suspicious, right? I don't want to sound racist or anything.
It's a little bit racist.
No, come on, they're
They don't
like
even talk to anybody yet.
Actually,
they're like
Just-
snake people.
Oh my god, you can't just say that.
Sorry,
They create their
sorry,
own poisons.
sorry. I'm old. I don't know what's right to say anymore. Sorry.
They create their own poisons
I don't
anyway.
understand this damn world anymore. You
Forget
woke
it.
culture.
Yeah. A
Get
party
it.
full of woke people.
Like, wouldn't these snake people just put their own fangs over something to eject some poison if they wanted to kill someone, not buy someone
Way
else's
more
poison?
obvious. But
Yeah,
you know what?
very true.
All right. I'll just put a
I
pin
like
in
the
it.
idea that a Yuan can just milk their fangs in the middle of a tavern.
I know,
And
no,
Yeah.
won't notice.
gross.
At least, you know, slip a vial if that's something they've done beforehand in, you know.
Okay. I guess let's go to the tattoo artist first.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you are able to head. So it's a little out of town. As I said, you sort of head on around the path, and you can ignore the image. I don't really know what that's going to do with anything. But yeah, outside is this sort of along this cobbled street is Hegrida's tattoo and other artistry. It's sort of written up in big letters on the door, and yeah, there's like beautiful paintings both on the outside, on the stonework. Are you headed straight in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, so you go on in and you notice immediately that there are sort of murals on the wall that are stunningly beautiful in incredible detail.
They're all over me.
No, none of them are of you. They're the surrounding area of different places in Sogravia, of sort of historical adventures and such.
Amazing. Is there like a counter?
Sorry, just bear with me a second. I'm just refreshing. Come along. Give me some music.
Very ominous music in here.
Is there music playing for you? There's no music playing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any. I'm gonna reload to see if that
No,
works.
I've just stopped it, so it won't make any difference because I don't know what music
Fuck.
is playing. Okay. Are we good? I am now.
Oh no, it's stopped now.
Okay, good. That is as it should be. Cool.
All things should be.
So I'll now play the music that is meant to be playing. Yeah, so as you head in, there is this sort of great stone counter behind which is an easel, and there's a sort of squat-looking dwarf sitting on the chair in the easel. She's sort of very focused in her work. She's looking up, but you notice where she's looking to, there is nothing she's looking at to copy. She keeps looking above the cameras and then looking back, and she's painting more.
I'll approach the desk. Excuse me, are you
Oh.
She keeps painting. After a few moments, assuming you leave her in peace.
Oh yes,
A few
very
moments,
much.
she's off a tiny bit in the corner. Sorry, I was right in the zone there. Thank you for your patience. How can I be
My
of
pleasure.
assistance?
Hi, are you
Yeah, sorry. Go.
are you Higrida?
That's me.
Pleasure to meet you. I was actually wondering if you knew a man by the name of Kef Callaghan.
Callaghan. Where have I heard the name Callaghan? I don't know anybody by that name, but Callaghan. I was purchasing a potion not so long ago, a couple of weeks back. I had an awful sickness in my throat. I went down to Catalane. She sorted me out. And there was a man by the name of Callaghan. I think he was purchasing something, or somebody was picking something up for him.
Do you remember what it
I heard
was?
the name. No, I can't say I do. I didn't think too much of it at the time. But that's the last place I heard the name. I hope that helps. Are you interested in any tattoos today? It's my speciality.
Do we know anything about these tattoos before going in there? Like, do we know of magical tattoos?
You know they exist. But I don't think you have any details on that.
Okay. What services do you provide?
My tattoos take about 4 hours. After completion, you will be attached to it. I can give you any sort of commemoration tattoo of any grand deeds that you or your friends have committed together, or perhaps a loved one or a fallen comrade, a name. Alternatively, I have some magic tattoos, various different tattoos. I have spellwrought tattoos. I have masquerade tattoos.
What do they do?
Tattoos. Masquerade tattoos. They appear on your body whenever you desire, as whatever you desire, so you can shape them into whatever you wish. The magical ink lives slightly below your skin and allows you to cast a disguise spell.
Ooh.
Whoa, cool.
Very cool.
I have Eldritch Claw tattoos, Quelling Grasp tattoos, Barrier tattoos, Ghost Step tattoos. The price list.
I'm looking at that ghost step. Why is this so expensive?
Because it's incredible, I'm pretty sure.
I'm looking at it.
At that moment, a cat.
Whoa, that is awesome.
Pushes the door open and walks in. It's a little big for a house cat. And Jay's gonna love this because it's gonna talk.
I'm dead.
It runs
All
in,
cats speak.
It jumps up onto the table, and it says, "Oh, hey, Hilda. Just a little bit of information for you. Some people skipped out on their bill recently. I'm looking for anybody to keep track, find out if they can track that group down. I'll reward them 50 gold pieces. A little group of humans, shady looking, all wearing strange yellow knitted hats.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Oh, hi there. Sorry to interrupt.
Is this the cat talking,
Yeah,
saying all
that's the
this? Okay, this isn't normal, right?
You should
This is
come by
not
our inn
normal.
at some point. The octopus and the cat. You'll enjoy it. I don't suppose you're in them. You look like adventurers. Do you want to track down some runaway ne'er-do-wells for me?
Ne'er-do-wells.
Ne'er-do-wells. That's a word and a half.
As
I
in
mean-
That is.
ne'er-do-wells. It's a very classic.
It is. Wow.
Sure. If we
I'll
are on the way already.
pay you 50 gold each. And the information. I'm just going to paste in the chat. There you go.
Yeah, I'm looking looking
and
around
the cat,
these.
the cat is a beautiful sort of sleek black cat with a little white bib center of its neck and a single white ear. And we'll tell you that the people who skipped out on their bill were a group of humans. There were about 6 of them. They were in yellow knitted caps.
Wow.
Hats.
Some kind of gang.
See ya! And then the cat just jumps down and off she goes.
Sorry. The
Interesting.
tattoos, should we be able to click on the thing and it tell us what they do?
Can you?
No.
No.
No. Okay. Well, which one are you interested in? I think it's only me that can, because I've got.
You can look on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, I can just
Oh.
ping it at you. Anyone you're interested in. I mean, if you prefer, I can just do this.
Well, we cannot afford to go step 1, that's for sure. But the coiling grasp, that would be
There's
wow.
Coiling Grasp, Eldritch Claw. Oh, fuck tits and bollocks.
I don't think that's a tattoo, mate.
I closed the thing. There's the barrier tattoos.
A talking cat?
What about the talking cat? You just met the talking cat, yeah?
No, there's a really stupid movie named A Talking Cat with like an exclamation
yeah.
point.
And then Spellroar tattoos do what Spellroar tattoos do.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, I know that's a lot of handouts I've just shoved on your screen, but it should mean that this is now available to you. Is it in Volo's vetted? It should be under Volo's vetted vendors. In the bottom, there should be a magic items option, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So anything that's present should be available here.
I mean, I'm definitely interested when we have 4 hours to spare.
Oh.
Well, perhaps after the festival you could come back in the morning and I could do as many as you need. I have a couple of colleagues that come in and help me.
I'd definitely take that masquerade tattoo.
Oh, wonderful. Well, should we pencil you in for first thing in the morning?
Sure.
I understand you're very busy right now, but I'm sure that after the festival is finished, you will have far more time on your hands. If you want to make the decision over the course of the day, inverted commas, and then the following morning, you can all come in and have whatever tattoo you wish.
In that case, I would like to.
Josh?
Sorry.
Is it just the spell rot tattoos that are not permanent?
Yes, I believe so.
Yes.
It's as
Okay,
the
cool.
United States.
Could you pencil me in, please, as well? for
As many
everyone?
of you as wish to come. I have some assistants tomorrow. I'll be able to see everybody.
Fantastic. What are your engraving capabilities? Can I show her I don't have skin?
The ink that I use will be able to work on the metal as easily as it does on skin.
Wow.
It's incredibly
Impressed.
convenient.
Well,
Maybe I'll get one. Maybe Sid will get one. He's over looking at the art, for sure.
Is he capable of consenting?
I can consent for him.
Okay, there is.
Don't worry.
There is quite a large sentence here that says Hirina will only create one magic tattoo per person, and will never tattoo anyone without their full sober consent. So don't you get that
Well,
wrong
don't
with that.
worry. He's not. It's not a person.
Oh, okay. Very well.
Just take her word for it.
It's
all
not
right.
real.
Sure, whatever. Cool.
I'm a person.
Whatever
yes,
gets me
I would-
paid.
Yeah, you don't need to book an appointment for the morning, guys. I'm just saying, like, come back the following day. You can all get.
Yep,
You've
okay.
got a whole session to think
Perfect.
about it, or like
Yep.
part of session to think about it, and then make a little note to yourself. And then when you guys go back in the morning after the festival, you can get your tattoos if you wish.
Excellent. Already got my decision locked in.
So she's told you, obviously, the bit that was important is the magic cat asked you to track down some people in yellow knitted hoods, hats.
Yes.
The knitted hat gang. Ashran's got it. And Higrida.
What?
What?
And
What the fuck was that?
And Higrida has told you that she wants help in Callaghan on Cadelaide's concoctions.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are we sticking around to chat to her, or?
No, let's.
No, we gotta follow that lead.
Yeah, we've got people to track down.
Mm-hmm.
So you head out back into the city? Yeah?
And while I'm going about, I would very much like to keep an eye out for anywhere where I could possibly get a particular spell scroll that could be very helpful in the near future.
So as you're wandering about town, you will see a few hawkers and wearers, if you like, people hawking their wares from their stalls. The majority of them are things that probably won't interest you all that much. There's a cheese stall. There is some meat on a stick stall, which is like a little kebab stall going on. There's vendors selling very old, dusty tomes. None of them are magical. There is quite a few other various vendors doing various wares, but after a little while, after just next to a girl selling chickens, you do see
Live chickens?
Yeah.
That's cute.
You do see a place. You see somewhere selling scrolls. Sorry, my brain is breaking.
Fantastic. In that case, I would like to immediately approach the stall and say, "Hello, I'm looking for something very specific. You might be able to help me.
Oh yeah.
I'm in search for a hold person specifically.
Oh.
Do you have any of those scrolls available?"
I might do. Roll me a d20.
Come on, give me the luck.
Zavril pulls out a d20 and rolls.
Oh, that's only a 3. Wow. Okay, that's atrocious.
Ooh, feels bad.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, we
He sort of looks at you and I don't, I'm afraid. I have some others if you're interested.
Okay, let's hear what you've got then.
I'm actually just going to paste these into chat.
Yep. That makes it a lot easier for you, of course.
So there's calm emotions, chromatic orb, compel jewel, gentle repose, grasping vine, healing word, hunter's mark, Melf's acid arrow, power word, stun, protection from energy, wall of stone, and web.
Wall of stone.
rock and
Huh. Rock and stone indeed. So I'll need just a moment to look some of these up, so bear with me for just one second.
Always, yeah, I mean, you can just make the purchase whenever you wish.
Yeah.
The prices range from 100 to 600. The shopkeeper is a sort of, he's an elf. He's quite tall with dark brown hair. His name is Achal. You can tell he doesn't really enjoy his work. Doesn't seem particularly enthusiastic. He's just sort of
What a
got couple of
shame.
scroll cases, and he's just pulled this one out and sort of, that's what I got. Was somebody interested in a chicken today? Was that all? Was that just a sort of, you were just curious?
I was just curious if it was live or meat stall.
So you headed on somewhere?
So, yeah, the alchemist or the, what was the other one? Whichever's closer.
There was another one?
Where the tattoo artist told us to go? Where she heard about, Callaghan?
That was the alchemist.
You're kidding me. 2 stops
Madeline's
there.
Concoctions.
Oh, yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yes.
It's almost like you're being led on a wild goose
All
chase.
roads are leading to the alchemist.
You are able to head on into Cadelane's Concoctions. Cadelane's Concoctions is owned and operated by Cadelaine Dinglewrist. As soon as you enter in, you're sort of greeted by a massive variety of sort of smells and scents, and there's bubbling purple gas over there, and a little bit of sort of yellow wispy gas going over there. Something's overflowing on the stove, and the gnome sort of turns around and looks. Yes, hello. What can I do for you? My name's Callaghan. Resident Alchemist.
Hi.
Here.
Hi, Callaghan. It's very nice to meet you.
And you too. I don't think we've ever met before.
We haven't, no. You two, you can call me Sullivan. These are my friends, and I'll name them all.
Hello, Sullivan. Hello, Sullivan's friend. Hello, Sullivan's other friend. Hello, Sullivan's other friend. Hello, Sullivan's other friend. And she carries on.
We're actually here to ask you a few things, if that's okay.
Okay. And you see she sort of reaches under the desk and rests her hand somewhere.
Oh no.
Yes.
Gonna call the police.
What sort of questions did you have for me?
Is this obvious that she's done this?
What, that she's
So
got her
awfully
hand under the desk?
suspicious. What, in a suspicious manner, yeah.
It's not necessarily suspicious, it's more like she's on guard.
Well, exactly. What does she
A
need to be
bunch
on
of-
guard for?
A bunch of heavily armored people just
One
walked
moment,
into her
she
shop
sort of
and
pings
said,
her
"I have
finger at a
question."
cage where a bird is sort of squawking, and the cage swings right and left and carries on.
But anyways,
Questions, you said?
we're looking for a man called Kef Callaghan.
I had a Kef Callaghan buy something from me. It was a few months ago now. Yes. I think
Do you
it
know
was an
anything about
invisibility
him?
potion. No, he was a tall fellow, big beard. If I had to
Human?
guess, though, it looked like he was disguised. Badly, in fact. Quite badly.
Oh,
His business is
interesting.
very private, but he did mention he was going on to Ham Bones. Perhaps Ham Bones got a bit more information on him. Ham Bones. Ham Bone is a it's a cafe down the street, down the cobblestone street. Little way down on the left. Ham Bone might have more information. Not sure.
I'm starting to think this is just a way for vendors to get us to go to each store.
No,
Oh, yeah.
You know, we have a lot of customers. A lot of people come through Center Point. I can't always remember all the
Sure.
details.
They've got an elaborate scheme.
I know. Was you able to identify? You said he was badly disguised, but was you able to make out his race?
Probably human, but well.
The variant kind?
No.
Wow.
But perhaps with a little bit of other blood. You know, it could have been any one of the humanoid races.
Okay.
You can't really. The point is, as she's
Sure,
saying, is you can't
yeah.
really tell the difference between a Kalish dog and could even be like a half elf.
Yeah.
You know, lots of other things like that.
Cool. Thank you first of all for that.
No
for
problem. Are you
helping
interested
with
in
that.
business? I have plenty of
Well-
things for sale. Cattlane's no smell. It's the best seller right now.
Well, we will get back to that, but before,
Oh, more questions. Okay.
did we have you sold any? What was the poison's name again? There's no day like tomorrow.
No time like tomorrow.
No time like tomorrow. Do you remember selling this concoction?
Yes.
Do you remember when and who to?
Yes.
Would you be privy to sharing that information?
No.
Damn.
My customers are often pay as much for their confidentiality as they do for anything else. Why? Has
Damn.
somebody fallen awry?
Yes, unfortunately so.
That's worrying. Someone in town?
Yes. They're currently at the inn trying to recover.
Oh, that's most unfortunate and sounds a little recent. Well, there was
This
one
is not
person who
the
seemed a little out of the ordinary. Normally, no time like tomorrow. It's a pretty deadly poison, but people usually use it to get rid of vermin, or perhaps deal with otherworldly problems, monsters and the like. It's not normally used to poison another citizen.
I see.
Please shut up! She sort of, again, fires her little... you will note it to be an Eldritch Blast.
That wasn't to Zavro.
No.
Wow.
She fires in the birdcage again. And the birdcage sort of swings right and left. This awful crow just sort of squawking at her.
That seems weird.
This is not the first time someone in town has fallen ill from one of these poisons, right? That's what the orc told us.
I make poisons and potions. Sometimes people misuse them. You can't pay for the security of people knowing what to do. You know, the weaponsmith sells a dagger and someone gets stabbed. He doesn't get blamed.
No, but you don't misuse a poison.
But most of my poisons, I say, are used for getting rid of vermin or dealing with monster problems. There was a giant not that long ago. My poison put it down. Nobody came and thanked me. But when somebody gets poisoned in town, suddenly it's all Catalin's fault.
Well, respectfully, I don't think poison to kill rats needs to do 8d8 poison damage, give them 2 levels of exhaustion, and poison them for the next 24 hours.
What about giant spiders? What about
It just seems excessive, is all I'm saying.
Cats?
In all fairness,
I fell the giant. I saved the town. Do spit it out, Several.
Oh, you remembered my name. Fantastic, thank you. Well,
she
in all
probably just
fairness,
called you Sullivan's other friend.
Yeah. In all fairness, I don't think anyone should or anyone is trying to blame you for anything that's happened.
It doesn't feel
it's
like
more
that.
so that
Mr. Don Guard there is inquiring and investigating quite heavily. I
think it's more so because the people were interested in knowing who did it, and
oh, well, as I
people
said, there was a strange man who bought it recently and who I think might have misused it. It is likely he was a lizard folk. Really strange, stooped over lizard folk. He will punch back.
Much racism.
Why is it racist?
A clue.
He can't help being a lizard folk.
Yeah, he can't help being a lizard folk.
He can't help being a poisoner, though.
He can't help being suspicious.
I'm not saying that I was suspicious because he was a lizard folk. It's just, well, he inquired very specifically into the nature of the poison and what effects it might have.
Okay.
Is that not the kind of usual question you ask when buying a poison?
No, people normally ask what it is effective on, not what it does. For example, will this work on the rats in my cellar, or can I try and poison a giant, or will it deal with displacer cats? You know, is it painless or is it swift? Sure, that is a regular question. But is it detectable in liquid? It's not usually the sort of question that someone asks when they're trying to poison.
No, actually, that's incredibly suspicious. Yes.
Like I said, suspicious questions.
So the lizard asked all this.
The lizard folk man did, yes.
Lizard folk, I'm sorry.
Look, I can give you a few more details if you're willing to do a favor for me in exchange.
Oh my god. The town is full of favors. Alright.
I don't think you'll do it. It's not sort of a thing that you would do, but it might be something you can find somebody else to do. I have a vendor cart stocked with some basic remedies, kits, some no smell to go. Somebody's willing to sort of maneuver it around during the festival. I might make some great money, you know, it would be very helpful. I'm just looking to hire somebody for that. If you could, when you're in your wanders around town, if you see anybody who might be willing to do some work, perhaps you might ask someone. I can't leave the shop, you see, or I lose business.
Let's keep our eyes open then.
Sure, we will find someone to, push your cart?
Yeah, just take my little cart around town and sell some products, bring back some money. They need to be a trustworthy fella, mind you. Capable of defending the wares if somebody tries to steal from them.
Got
Unless,
it. No lizard folk.
And she looks at you, Dawn Guard man.
Yeah, one last question. What's the deal with the bird?
Oh, I'll take that as a no. The bird. What about the bird? Me and the bird, we have a special kind of connection, don't we? And she flings an Eldritch Blast in his cage. When it goes to the side, the bird's like, at her. Yeah!
Very special.
What about it?
Well, isn't this causing it distress?
Oh, nowhere near as much distress as the damn bird causes me.
Then why don't you set it free?
I can't.
Why?
The bird and I have a special connection. We go back a long way.
She doesn't love it, so she can't set it free.
No, the bird is not really a bird. It's
Probably
only a bird
her
when it's in
patron.
that cage. Oh, look at you.
Oh,
You're
what
an
is
astute
it?
one, Mr. Autonome, aren't you?
Absolutely. I got what you were... I was picking up what you were putting down, miss.
Right now it's a crow, and that's how it should stay.
Wait, what else? What?
Oh, it takes many forms. It's a nasty little demon.
Oh. It's a demon.
What would happen
Right
if it
now,
got out?
Then I would be having to adhere to our pact. Right now, I can live my life as I please and still keep my magic.
Oh, you've caught your patron.
Little cage, I had a great adventure for it.
That's funny.
Incredible.
Yeah, basically, she's got.
Yeah, this lady rules.
She's got her patron permanently stuck in a magic cage. It's a crow, and it's like looking at her with evil eyes. She's telling her that basically, if it gets out, it is a nasty, vile demon that is going to make her do whatever it is she promised to do in the first place.
What are the details of your pact?
I don't disclose those with random people who came in 4.5 minutes ago. But
Okay, that's fair. That's
suffice to
fair.
say, the demon's evil and likes me killing things. I was
Fair
in a
enough.
I'm
desperate
gonna go up.
place.
I'm gonna go up and
you're
put my
still,
hand
you're
on her shoulder. I'm just gonna put like my hand, or I don't know how big this person is. I'm just gonna be like,
She's a gnome. She's about your size.
alright, so I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and just be like, you need a friend. Seem a little stressed.
Yeah, a friend is good. Do you want to push my cart?
I can do that.
You would? That's wonderful. Yeah. And then she sort of gets the vendor cart
OMG.
down. And she's like, yeah, all you have to do is just shout quite loudly, you know, no smell to go, or wares and goods, or Catalan's concoctions, or that sort of thing. The prices are written on the goods. You can read, right?
Yeah, I can read.
Great. That's fantastic. Wonderful. You're so helpful. That's amazing. Yeah, let me give you a free potion. Shut up, Brad! Busy! Give me a D12, please. Ah! That's what I was trying to press.
A 2.
A 2. That is a potion of... That is a potion of diminution. I don't know why you wanted to get me smaller, but it could be fun. Oh dear, that's really amusing. The little gnome giving the little kobold a potion to make them smaller.
It's almost too cute.
That's yours for free. Thank you very much. And now, whenever you go about the town, you've got the vendor cart, and obviously, yeah.
Or we can stop being a gecko and become a stop being a kobold and become a gecko.
Ah, yes.
English can't even words there.
Does, honestly. Anything else?
So yeah,
I
the
can do
see you
for
later.
Sorry.
What's the see you later?
It's well,
It's seeing you later.
Is it an alligator?
Ew.
it's a poison.
You gotta
gross.
spit in it.
Bugs your dreams.
That's so gross.
I'm giving them poison, but gosh darn, can't spit in it.
Heaven forbid I poison and kill a man, but if I spit in their drink,
So the idea
that's
obviously is that
too
you've got to
far.
spit in the poison to give it a bit of you, so that person has nightmares about you.
Yeah, this is kind of a
Wow,
mischievous
that's
potion.
mean.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll have nightmares about Obi if you wish.
Oh my
since
God.
there's No time like tomorrow poison, obviously. I already sent you. She has a potion of healing, and can I interest you in some Catalane's no smell before we go? That's very good.
Please elaborate. I've been curious about that this whole time.
It's a smell that makes you no smell.
Oh, it's like a
I
bat.
am running a little low on peppermint, but I've got enough at the moment. You put it on the sweaty parts of your body and or the greasy parts if you are a machine.
Yeah, I don't need that.
It eliminates any natural occurring body odor. It releases a pleasant peppermint smell. I had it on a knoll for a while. It was wonderful. He was helpful, and he didn't smell it, so I created it. It was great.
Someone should buy this. I'm not saying any names.
She looks at each of you one after the other. Sort of.
It's not me. I smell like motor oil.
I was really hoping she would be like, "You all smell like ass."
No, you all smell okay to me. But
Honestly,
you might
probably.
need some. You never know when you might smell, especially in battle. Don't want that. How will the grand adventurers score a wonderful wife or husband if they smell like the last battle they had?
No, we don't do that.
Some people are into that.
Oh
I'll buy
yeah.
a few
I think
no-no
that's enough
smells.
of this conversation. Oh, good, wonderful. Yes. How many? I'll sell you 50 if you want.
I'll
Price
stick with
140.
I'll stick with 7.
7. You can have them for 20 gold.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So you
Good
50.
luck with the vendoring, Obi.
Thanks.
Was that a coin sound effect?
I don't know. I didn't do it on purpose. Shut up, boys! She pings it in an Elvis blast again.
What is the car? What is the size of the car in terms of Obi? Will he be?
So it's a
easily
pushable cart for a
able to-
gnome, because she's a gnome, obviously. So she's only
Okay.
2'7". It would have been an absolute nightmare for Sullivan or for Glacius, or for Fox. But for the others, I think Ashran could have stooped, as could Zavro. Yeah, it's sort of like it would be very comfortable for a 3-foot halfling. It's a little bit of a stretch for Obi. He's like got his hands up like this. What?
Oh my god.
That is so cute.
What if we get Obi really big boots? That, like platform shoes.
Oh, I see.
To make it easier for him to push it.
Yeah. So as you head out, what is the? Are you headed out? Do you have want anything else from Cameron?
I don't.
Are we good on healing potions? I have a greater one, so I think I'm okay.
I think we all do.
You've got a
I
whole
have-
Oh, fantastic.
I'm good.
Yeah, let's head out then.
So you head out around the town. Obi, how's this vendoring going? What are you
Cataline's goods! Come get Cataline's goods! I have all the great alchemy stuff.
Go ahead and give me a charisma check. I was about to give you advantage and you said alchemy stuff. And that was dumb. So you can have a strike.
What?
Oh,
Obi's very
damn.
charismatic.
Obi, so
Okay.
cute.
Obi's cute little puppy dog eyes are selling goods left, right, and center. People like storming the cart. It is
One at a
3
time.
gold pieces per purchase, and you have managed so far to rack up 45 gold pieces.
Damn.
Damn.
As you
Go
cart
on.
away.
God.
Where are we going? Are we going anywhere specific? Are we looking for any particular vendors? What's the plan?
What
Where
vendor
did
we-
they?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the one that
Yeah,
Caroline said we should go to?
So much happened there that I just...
Yeah.
Sorry, I need a little
Hambone.
bit more information. You want to go to Hambone?
Hambone.
And bones.
Yes,
Thank you.
bones.
Are there any stalls you are looking for on the way?
Anything that looks
Looking for a lizard folk.
Okay.
You can't just be profiling
You're
people.
so right.
So as
I'm
you,
on the freaking
Wow.
case.
as you cross the bridge and head around the corner towards Hambones, you see an earth elemental stood by a stall, standing over it, sort of staring down. There is a very serious-looking female dragonborn with sort of very vibrantly green skin. And as she sees you passing by, you seek magic. Do you not?
Wait, is she pointing at the elemental or at us?
No, the elemental seems to be her guard on the stool.
Oh, okay, because you pointed
she's pointing
up.
at Zavro.
Okay.
Ah, yes, I am. Hello.
I have
How-
scrolls for
how-
sale if you are interested.
To look at my wares.
Then please, I would very much like to look.
And I kid you not, that was literally my next roll. My next roll on the shop list gave me those scrolls, so I thought, well I should hand those over.
Oh my god, Zavril.
Oh
It's
my word. This is
It's 175 gold pieces for your whole person.
Oh my god, there's
Wait,
so much here.
That's part of it too. Oh my god. Okay. There, I only saw Ice Storm, Milf's, Acid Arrow, and Sanctuary. I'm just like, why are you guys getting excited? Like,
Yeah, I just love the spell. Is like,
You have Hypnotic Pattern also? That's
260.
badass. No, I'm saying if Zavril has that, I don't know if I could use it.
fear.
I might actually have Hypnotic Pattern already.
No, but I don't know if it's on the Artificer spell list.
So, yeah, just a reminder, you can use a spell that's not on your spell list with a spell. No, you can use a spell that's a higher level than your spell list.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. I think we did have homebrew rules for artificers using scrolls at one point.
Ooh, you should do that.
And see if they still exist. Just bear with me. I think it's artificers and the rogue subclass.
Arcane
Trickster.
Trickster?
Urkin Trickster.
Oh, this is one incredible spell list. I am definitely going to be buying some of these.
Okay, so it's an Arcana check at disadvantage, equal to 11 plus the level of the spell.
That's fun.
So for a third level spell, it'd be a disadvantage Arcana check, DC 14.
Pretty good odds, but not great knowing my rolls.
Yeah. She looks over and, are you purchasing or just browsing then?
I am most definitely purchasing. You will give me just a second to look through, and got one more I just want to check here before I make my purchase.
Dude, I gotta stop making characters with no magic.
Okay, well, I would definitely like to buy a copy of Hold Person and Hypnotic Pattern, please.
Hell yeah.
Fantastic.
So it's 175 plus 260.
175 plus 260. Okay. Just go to that.
As Zavril is shopping there is a woman who is twirling on the spot. And as she twirls, her visage changes. She's a beautiful, long, blonde-haired elf. She takes another pass. She's got deep black hair and very fine chiseled features of a Kalashtar. And then again, she twirls, and she's sort of short-haired, adventurous-looking half-elf. And each time she twirls, her cloak is changing colour. And changing design, and she's calling out the finest cloaks you've ever seen, many of them, many fashions, cloaks of all imaginations, change the colour as you whirl and twirl. Many cloaks, many fashions. Can I interest you? Cloaks of many, many designs.
Does she have a tattoo?
She does not. Not that you can see. Not in any of her particulars.
Okay.
Anybody interested in a cloak that changes when you twirl and whirl? Great. Fantastic.
None of us are fashionable.
No,
Yeah.
that is true. Well, very well. Zavril, you finished shopping?
Yeah, just I'm just jotting these down.
Yep.
I'm a soldier, not a fashionista.
So as you pass a little
I don't wear
further down the
clothes.
street, you are able to find Hambones. Hambones is a popular street front cafe with different tables and chairs outside. And you will notice that a lot of people are drinking this sort of tankard with a pig snout on the front. There's a great gleaming sign on the top that says "Welcome to Hambones." Smells lovely.
How long has it been since we had that pasty?
We're probably closing in about 11:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So
That's
we can get a little snack.
That's enough time for lunch.
Exactly.
So you're heading in, are we?
Yes.
Yeah, I want the
As you
hambo.
head in, there is a very, very tall man, sort of 7.5, 8 feet tall, very heavy set. Welcome! Welcome in. Welcome to Hambones. What can I do for you?
We would like a table and to ask some questions.
Inside or
Okay.
outside?
What's the weather like?
Didn't you just come from outside? Why don't you know?
I'm blind. That's rude.
Yeah, it's a fairly sunny day. Shez is a warm-ish month, I guess. It's effectively like the 10th of March or so. 25th of
Ooh,
March.
let's do outside then.
Yeah, but there's a springtime sun out, and it's very busy in town, so it's nice. It's nice to be.
Is it gonna stay that way?
You believe so? Yes, Mr. Druid. You believe so? Yes.
Yeah, outside, please.
Okay, very good. You said you had some questions. Do you want to ask those before or after you eat?
Yes.
After, please. No, not to upset those who deal with your food.
Very well, very
Good
well.
idea.
So what can I interest you in? I've got ham and cheese sandwiches, split pea soup, the ham bone sandwich, smoked ham gouda sandwich, the big boy, coconut and green curry sandwich, glass of ale or wine, pitcher of ale or wine, tankard of pink gemstone ale. Definitely our favourite and the best. Or I've got some fine wine out the back.
For me, could I please have the ham bone sandwich? And could I get a tankard of pink gemstone ale?
Okay.
That's the same thing I was gonna get.
I was going to get exactly the same.
That's
Oh,
the ham
3
bone
of
sandwich-
those.
The ham bone sandwich and a tankard of pink gemstone ale, is that correct?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
7 silver
3 of
pieces
those.
each of you. Anybody who consumes the ham bone sandwich will get 10 temporary hit points.
Oh my god, this place rules.
You know, I don't like to eat at these places, but I want to see what the big boy is like.
Oh, the big boy, the braised
Also
pork shoulder and
enticed.
onions. Very good. Go ahead, take it with you. And I will let you know what that does. Is anybody else shopping?
Yeah, I'll have the ham bone.
Okay.
What's the pink gemstone ale like?
Just realised we're in a butcher's. Fox is just sat there like. We'll get to the gemstone ale in a moment. Obi, are you eating or drinking anything, or are you just walking up and down?
You can have my
selling your
coleslaw.
wares
I'm outside selling stuff.
outside? Give me a charisma check, please.
I'll give you the onions.
Stay with Obi.
What is Obi calling out as he's hawking with Fox at his side?
Catalane's Goods, we have all the best potions you could ask for. All the best.
These stuff.
Yeah. Alchemy
Guidance.
and troves and treasures untold.
Ooh, treasures untold. Yeah, we'll give you a +4 on your roll. What do you
Eee.
I did just quote The Little Mermaid, but that's okay.
Got him.
get? Nice,
Isn't
and
it
19.
neat?
You gather another 27 gold pieces. Bringing you up
Amazing.
to a
Give him
total of
kite.
72. Oh,
Interesting.
sorry.
These collections are complete.
Roll me a d4, Matt.
What do you think? I'm the cobalt who has everything.
4.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Additional 6. Additional 6, so it's 33 and 45, which is a total of 78. So we've got 1 on the big boy, and the rest of you on the ham bone sandwich, and tankards of pink gemstone or ale, is that correct? As you all sit down at the table. If you had the ham bone sandwich, you will gain 10 temp HP.
Fantastic.
If
Just
you
doubled
have
Zaffle's hit
the
points.
big boy, you will have advantage on all strength and constitution checks and saves for the next 8 hours.
Hell
Fantastic.
yeah.
Let's get in a fight.
As you all sit down and,
punch
and
it.
take a mouthful of the pink gemstone ale, however, you all feel sort of satiated, is the best word. If you have expended any spell slots, you may restore a spell slot of up to 2nd level, or alternatively, you may use a hit die to heal any health while you're second. Not very helpful for you guys right now, but obviously worth knowing.
Yeah, can I get one of these to go? Like in a to-go cup?
It doesn't last very well. The fizz goes.
Ah.
You do notice that there is a selection of very good, sort of very rich-looking gentlemen and females around. Can I take a perception check from Fox and Obi, please?
Dude, I gotta make magic characters.
Why?
Because whenever we come to cool places like this, I can't do anything. You just sit around like, I have no magic.
What's the magic? Who's used magic so far?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm just messing around.
Fox is 26. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You spot in a dark alley. You spot two Yuan-Ti in deep conversation with a group of men in yellow knitted caps.
Uh-oh,
Told you they were sus.
You don't know this, Callum, you racist. You're just...
No, I'm not here.
Can we change the title to Callum's a racist?
So it's just Fox that notices it. Fox just obviously with Obi.
Right. And where's everyone else?
They're sat outside the cafe, having their lunch.
Just outside the cafe.
You guys are sort of on the bridge, the main bridge across town, next to the woman who's selling chickens. And you notice that just sort of over the bridge in a little alleyway are two Yuan-Ti, as I said, engaged in a conversation with a conglomerate of yellow knitted cap wearers.
Gotcha. I will crouch down. To get Obi height.
Yep.
Those Yuan-Ti are with the yellow knitted caps over there.
Oh no!
Gesturing.
Should we walk away from them so we don't see them, don't see us? Should we warn the others?
I think notifying the others would be good, but I wouldn't be too worried about them spotting us at the moment.
Maybe they want to buy some potions.
I bet they would.
They just might.
Should I go ask?
Let's go ask together. Let's bring the cart around.
Okay. So you're taking the cart near the alleyway, are you?
The miscellaneous adventures of Fox and Opie.
What's the plan?
We walk up and we start yelling. I have all your best potions. I have the healing. I have a poisoner's kit. If you want, I could see you later because there's no time like tomorrow.
Wow, Obi!
As you say this, the two Yuan-Tis look over, they double check, and they will wander over towards you. The taller of the two Yuan-Tis sort of looks down at you.
Want to buy some candy?
These are from Catalan's concoctions, are they?
Yes, they are. I am helping out.
I am in great need of 2 healing potions, please.
2 healing potions, that'll be 55 gold each.
Very well. And he leans into his purse and he sort of hands you a pouch of gold. I need an Arcana check from you, please.
Oh no.
Leprechaun gold.
You stole me gold!
Go off, Obi!
As you take the pouch, it just slightly trembles. You think there's something magic about it. With a nat 20.
With a nat 20?
You know that the gold, it's not the gold itself, it's the pouch that is containing the magic. And he looks at you. Perhaps you are returning to Catalan's concoctions.
Yes, I will be returning to Catalan.
Excellent. And please give her my best wishes. And tell her
What is this?
if she ever tries to scam Silas again, I will have her throat.
What did she try to scam?
She sold me a potion, but the man who drank the potion did not gain the desired effects.
No, I'm sorry.
I am displeased.
I will go tell her not to do that. That's not nice.
Thank you. You are a good little man.
What is this pouch you gave me? Not normal.
It's a pouch of gold. It's not normal, you say?
It's magical. I know magic.
I bought this pouch a couple of days ago. What is magical about it?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
I see. Perhaps we can investigate together. And he will empty the gold, which is indeed 110 gold pieces, and a little extra, about 115 gold pieces in the pouch. And then he puts the pouch on the table and he sort of looks at it. I do not know any magic to identify this, do you?
No, I don't.
I'll be right
With your
back.
Arcana check, as you studied a bit further, there seems to be some sort of tracking spell on it.
I'm having a hard time figuring out what this is. I'm lying.
Yes, I guess that. He's sort of,
Oh no! Oh, we run!
that is most unfortunate. Perhaps. Do you mind if I take it back? I wish to visit the person that sold it to me and find out a little bit about why they sold it to me.
Yeah, but how do I hold the gold then?
You do not have your own gold pouch.
Oh, that is true.
Very good. Here's an addition. I would normally have let you keep it, but we don't want them tracking you when they are looking for me, do we? Actually, he doesn't know it's a tracking thing. You didn't tell him that, did you?
Nope.
No.
We don't want whatever.
How do you know
magic
it's a
is-
tracking?
Whatever
pouch?
magic is
Tracking
intended for
pouch,
me
eh?
to be aimed at you. I will return to the octopus and cat to the man that I purchased it from.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Who'd you buy it from?
I bought it from a very tall lizard folk man.
Oh. You know his name?
No, I did not ask. He simply said that it would deter robbers. I thought it was worth a shot for 10 gold pieces. Fox, you noticed the yellow knitted cap people are retreating into the further away into the alley.
Oh. It was nice to meet you. You can call me a new friend.
Okay, new friend. My name is Silas.
I'm Olby, and this is Fox.
Glad to know you and make your acquaintance. I hope you enjoy the festival this evening.
You too. Goodbye.
And goodbye. And that he sort of bows deeply and he steps away.
Whilst we're having lunch, I'm gonna turn to Callum. So did you choose to be red, or...?
I did.
Lovely.
This body, hand sculpted, handcrafted by myself. Yes, every
Amazing.
decision.
Can you, have you ever thought about changing the color to spice it up a little?
Well, I mean, I was looking at those tattoos. That might be fun. But, maybe in Mark II of my body. Obviously, I'm gonna upgrade at some point.
The final battle.
Is it like a snake you just shed your metal body and a new one comes out?
Yeah, I'll always be upgrading, always be improving. That's the Callum way.
Amazing. In fact, I think there's a spot right there, and I'll point to Sid's chest. There's a spot right there that would look really good with a Dawn Guard sigil.
Okay, I don't know about all that, but Sid is very enticed by this, though. But Callum is not.
So what kind of led to this?
Why
What?
are you the way that you are?
Yeah, what are you trying to say, Ashrin?
Well, you built yourself a robot body instead of just
Dying?
your own. I'm just. Is that what the other option was?
Yeah, let's just say I had to keep the fight going, and my meat body was reaching the end of its life cycle. So
Commendable.
yeah, I couldn't leave the fight unfinished. I got people to protect.
Refer to it as your meat body.
Yeah, my old meat body. I don't
Outside the
Right.
butcher's cafe, yes. Good place to have discussion.
shed the weakness of meat for the strength and purity of metal.
Oh god. He's become a Cyberman.
I was gonna say that. That is Cyberman or Borg right there.
very. Like 2 seconds away from going delete.
don't know what
So
to
that's
do.
made an awkward moment within lunch.
Yeah, it's very awkward for sure. I just trail off after that.
Speaking of awkward, Fox, as you watch the yellow knitted cap people retreat into the alley further, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well. Do you think we should tail them or?
I think we should walk away. I don't like them.
What?
Damn,
I
now
mean-
Obi's racist.
You want
But
to
I mean,
follow them?
they're the ones we're looking for.
Actually, we could follow them. I'm just an innocent potion seller.
And I can just be a
We're two traveling potion sellers together.
Mm-hmm. Should we do the
Alright.
quiet approach or?
I think if we walk around aimlessly selling potions, there will be no reason to suspect us. But we're secretly following them.
They're retreating into an alley.
Does the alley have is it like a dead end alley, or does it go out
Oh
like
no,
another
the
entrance?
alley is just a fairly narrow gap between a couple of permanent buildings, and then some tents that have been placed with their backs to this alley. It's not necessarily like a way that you wouldn't walk. It's just there aren't many people.
I don't know if I feel comfortable walking down the alley. Maybe we go walk around and go to the other side.
As you look, Fox, you do see that if you were just to walk the other way around the tents, you could sort of get in front of them. They're not going very fast.
Okay. Yeah, let's continue selling. You're doing a great job.
Okay.
Head pat.
As you move around, you sort of cut them off, basically walking in front of them. And again, are you calling out? You hawking your wares? What's the? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to sell them something, or?
Oh, not them specifically. I'm just selling in general, like I already was. But now we're like keeping an eye on them at the side, but pretending that's all we're doing is selling stuff.
So they walk with their heads slightly lowered. They have these yellow knitted caps that are pulled like right down to their brow and are pulled right down over their face. They are all relatively short, sort of 5 to 6 foot, as opposed to like 2 to 3. But like they're not, or maybe 4 to 5 foot. They're short for humans. And they seem to move almost perfectly in unison with each other. And they do sort of walk out past your cart, and they move quite close. With your perception, Fox, you will notice that they don't smell of anything at all. A little unusual. Just sort of a vague thought. And they shuffle on past you. There are 5 of them.
And when you say like they walk the same, are they like in perfect sync or?
Absolutely perfect synchronization.
Okay.
Creepy.
Is it like? Does it feel like that's just how good they are together, or is something more?
It's unnatural. They even sort of tilt their heads to look each way at exactly the same time.
Maybe they're just in a musical, guys.
Incredible choreography.
It's the hats. The hats have connected them together.
Also, the cat said there were 6 of them, right? There's a 5 here?
The cat did say there were 6?
The cat did say there were 6.
Fuck, should we try and talk to them and sell to them?
We could try. Or just
Yellow-hatted people
keep
get
tailing
potions
them.
for free.
If you're wearing yellow, you get a discount.
Go up to them.
Okay. They turn to you all at exactly the same time when they look at you. And all speak
I'm
at
selling the
exactly
best
the same
potions.
time.
Oh no.
Hello.
Hello, I'm selling all the best potions. Do you have any interest?
We need no potions. And again, all 5 of them are exactly the same time. And their voices are like the same pitch
Oh
as
my
well,
God.
so it's like very in sync. It's very, very
How do you guys do that? That's really cool.
Do what? We are doing nothing unusual, are we?
You all talk at the exact same time. It's not unusual.
We are
it's very
one.
interesting. You are
But
one?
we are not whole.
What do you mean you're not whole?
We have lost a friend today. There are
Oh,
less
no.
in our circle than there once were.
What happened to your friend?
They were cut down viciously.
What?
A man.
That's all they say, man.
They were cut down by a man. The sovereignty is sad at this loss.
Is there any way of getting this friend back?
No, they are dead. They have
Oh,
no
I'm
purpose
so sorry.
anymore.
Can I give you a free potion to make
We
you feel
have
better?
no use for potions.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to go find the man?
No. Revenge is not the purpose of the sovereignty.
What do you guys do? What are you doing around
We
here?
come to witness the festival for the sovereignty.
Okay. I'm gonna get going now and sell more potions.
Goodbye. And all
Wait, they didn't pay their bill.
simultaneously Turn to the side and walk off.
No, they didn't buy anything.
No, to the cat. They
To
owe
the
the cat
cats.
money.
Oh. Well, they don't have to know that I talked to the cat.
Opie's just the potion seller.
Perfect innocent, they walk away.
I'll keep selling my potions.
Go ahead, give me a charisma check.
Potions!
Let me know. Oh, yep, sorry, carry on.
Potions! I have all the best potions, but you can't handle my potions.
Whew. Pumping out numbers, that's 33 gold pieces, and you are out of wares.
Damn, potion seller.
Wow, with a total of, what is that, 300, I think, roughly? 200.
I have it right here.
8 plus 33 would be the 100. That was the 100 mark that you passed, and then you also got 110, right? So 211, I think.
Yes.
Yep. You are out of wares. You may return the cart to Catalan's concoctions.
It's actually 221.
21, right? Okay. You just had to pass the 100 mark to run out of wares, but that's well done. Sorry, Sullivan, you were saying?
I will turn to Zevral. So, have you always been magically inclined?
I would not entirely say so. Not when I was born. I started to learn from quite a young age. So, for the vast majority of my life, I have been. But it's a learned thing. What of you? Have you always been so well inclined and so well to do?
Well inclined.
Good intentions?
Yes, Dawnguard man.
Yeah.
Dawn Guard.
I've always fought for what's right, if that's what you mean.
Always, or was it something you decided was right at some time in your life?
No, always. I've always, I mean, ever since as a very, very little child, been very fascinated with stories of heroes and triumphs over evil, and so I've always tried to emulate that, stick up for everyone around me. If kids were getting bullied on the playground, I would be the one backing their corner. It just seems like the right thing to do.
Then when you had the chance to volunteer for the call, you must have surely felt something was coming true to your desire, right?
I mean, I wouldn't quite describe it like that, but yes, I mean, when I've always looked up to the Dawn Guard, and so when I came of age to enroll, it was definitely a wish fulfillment.
How interesting. How very curious.
Is it? What's curious about it?
Many people wouldn't care or bother quite so much. You are an odd one.
Perhaps
And
they
not
should.
in a bad way.
Perhaps they should care. And what of you? What caused you to join the Magus Arcane?
To join the Magus Arcane. That was... It started out as a journey of learning. Mostly. And then... Well... It just never stops. Does it ever stop? I don't think it ever does.
They don't stop coming, and they don't
Would you say that you're addicted to learning?
I wouldn't say
Are you serious?
addicted, but it's certainly something that becomes enjoyable. And when you can take a lifelong journey of just improving what you can do, why do you have reason to stop?
Do you have any other hobby?
I play a mean game of dragon chess.
Really? It takes out my board.
Let's go.
Well, let's go.
As you chess it over lunch, Obi, you return the cart to Callaghan.
Absolutely.
As she sees you coming with the empty cart, she's kind of, my, that's incredible. You've done a wonderful job. Yeah, a small dragon like you should breathe fire like a grand one. And she hands you a swirling silver potion of fire breath.
Potion of fire breath.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna say, look at all the gold I made. 221 gold.
That's amazing. That's more than I gave you the wares for. I'll take 110. You can keep the rest.
Are you sure?
Damn, Obi.
I was gonna give it all back to you.
No, that's quite okay. You made extra profit for yourself on the side. Not a problem. That 100 gold will be very helpful for me today.
Obi's like insisting, no, I made this for you. And she's like, no, you put it on the side. It's okay.
Thank you, and good luck finding your Callaghan man.
Is the cat guy here?
No, the cat
Was
left
it different?
while you were there.
That was okay.
I mean, it was
I'm
here,
gonna-
but the cat left while you were here. No, the cat was in.
No, the cat was here.
Yeah, I was in the tattoo
Yeah, the tattoo
parlor, I
parlor,
believe.
yeah.
Was it? I don't know, dude. We've been like
Yep.
talking.
The
so
crow
We've been all
is
over
in-
this place.
The crow is in Catalan's.
That's what it is. The demon crow patron.
Thank you, Obi, for your help.
I'm gonna go find my friends now. I'll see you later.
Have a good day. Enjoy the festival. And as the group convenes back together outside, the dragon chess game is coming to an end. I will take an intelligence check from both of you.
Uh-oh.
Sell me a
OMG.
using a different stat.
Strength
If you
is
are
over
proficient in your
bullying.
dragon chess set, then you may add your proficiency modifier.
Oh, thank God.
If you can sell me a reason why you're using a different stat, you're more than welcome to. But I
would
think
like
this
to-
game is usually played with intelligence.
I would like to change my stat to charisma
Of course.
as I try and psych Zavril out whilst talking to him as we're playing, kind of trying to distract him. Perhaps talking about magic or, complimenting his freshly shaved head.
Okay, give me an intelligence check with
I
your
love
proficiency
that.
modifier. Zavril, roll a d6.
Oh my god, these mind games.
You can subtract that from your total.
Wow.
What did he get?
19.
I got 17.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, so
Lot
you
closer.
notice, you will notice that Zavril gets distracted many times during the... But a small audible gasp from Callum at one moment prevents him from quite going too wrong. And in the end, he is able to corner Sullivan and win. At this moment, Obi and Fox return.
Well played, Zavril.
Hey guys.
Oh, fantastic timing.
Fox, I
Seems
saved you this. I gave him my coleslaw that I didn't want.
Does anybody ever want the coleslaw on the side?
Hell no.
No.
Disgusting. I don't know why they sell it.
Hell no.
I like coleslaw.
I love it.
Does
It's
Obi
good.
like
Fox is like
coleslaw?
the only thing I can eat is the coleslaw.
He could have the soup. He could have the pea soup.
That's true.
I ate on the way.
Okay, I'll just throw it on the ground.
No, this is criminal.
That's how much I hate coleslaw.
Huckleberry will run down and just start eating.
Yeah, okay, the chipmunk eating coleslaw.
Perfect. No waste at this group.
How was your job, Obi?
It was great. I sold all the potions.
Well
That's
done.
incredible.
It's
Well
only been
done.
like 2 hours. God damn.
Not even that.
It was a fantastic job.
Maybe you found your true calling.
I think I did.
Retires as an adventurer immediately.
Oh, he's just like, fuck it. I'm a traveling salesman now.
Matt has a new character next time. Obi quits.
Yeah, we found the Wanti snake people
Oh.
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 and the other people the cat was looking for.
Aw.
Oh, wow.
That gang?
Yeah, one of them is dead.
Oh, well, that's one less.
How did that
vehicle.
happen?
Man,
I
that's all they
see.
told me.
A
are
man
you-
felled them.
The man fell.
It was
Are
the
you-
man's fault.
Sullivan, what did you do?
Stick it to the man.
Oh, wait, so you ran into Yuanti and the Yellow Cat people, and they're where?
Together.
What?
Well, they were in the same area. Actually, I'm not sure if they were together now that
They
I
were
think about
talking
it.
to each other.
Yeah,
Okay,
they,
yeah,
they
they
were
were
having
together.
conversation.
I made new friends. The auntie like me, and they're my friends now.
And are you alright? Was you in any danger?
No,
Sullivan.
No,
on.
we're ghosts.
I think I messed up though,
Why? How?
because there was a magical pouch, and I thought they were trying to trick me by giving me something bad, but really someone else was trying to trick them. There was
Well, no.
there was a tracking spell on the pouch. Someone was tracking them, and now they're going back to find out what the magic is. So they might hurt whoever it is.
Did
Do
they
you
say
know
where
who
they
they-
got it?
They
They
did.
got it from a
Oh,
lizard,
oh,
they got it from a lizard folk.
they
inside,
they got it
octopus
from
and
the
cat.
lizard folk. They got it from the lizard folk that I think we were talking about earlier.
The lizard folk was
I
seen
knew
with the
it.
octopus and the cat.
Callum?
They're all in cahoots.
Oh my
And
god.
the
this
lizard
place.
man was seen with the man.
Is the
It all
octopus-
connects.
Is the octopus and the cat nearby?
The octopus
No.
and the cat is about the same distance from where you are as the tavern you started at is from where you currently are.
I thought
Okay.
you said, when you said is the octopus and cat nearby, I thought you were talking about like an actual octopus and a
Oh my
cat. I was
God.
like, why would you know that?
I wonder if the cat's there.
Then
Well,
we
you,
should,
you know that the cat owns a tavern, right? It might just be that one.
Oh, he's the owner?
Yeah, he said that from my tavern. They absconded from my tavern without paying the bill.
I thought that meant maybe he was like the pet of the
Oh,
owner,
sorry,
you know?
well, spoiler alert. No, the cat's own the tavern.
I need to go there immediately.
Oh my
You
god,
need to
yes.
You
find
can't
this
go there
tavern.
now. You
Listen, if the
Immediately.
cat
Fuck no,
can
James,
talk,
we-
it can own a tavern.
Okay, but what stops it from voting in politics then, alright? Do you really want a cat in politics?
Hey, if it can pay its taxes, it can vote.
Oh my goodness.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you do have a primary mission. Don't get distracted, guys.
Yes, let's go to the
Right,
octopus
right,
and the cat.
No.
Yes, let's go find the cat.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
Why
that's
are you
where
here
we
at
need to
Hambo's?
go.
You're not here for lunch.
Oh, we didn't ask
Oh.
ham bonus questions yet.
Oh shit!
Trying to
Yeah.
get the main quest is to track down Kef
Oh,
Callaghan.
yeah. Damn.
Forgot over
Oh,
our
yeah.
nice lunch.
I know this is
I
random
know.
thing. I mean, I don't mind if you guys leave without asking, but I think.
Okay, no.
You
Yeah,
have to come
yes.
You guys
Peter.
haven't asked yet.
Yeah, so Hambone sort of comes out. Are you ready to
We were
pay your
enjoying
bill?
our
Did
lunch.
you enjoy your meal? You did. You got
It was
something.
Yes, it was very delicious. Thank you. I will tap
glad.
my card.
I can't help but
very
notice that you are adventurers of the sort.
Fucking white people.
Yes, we actually have.
Why you gotta tap the card? You can't have physical money anymore.
What the fuck?
Okay, guys, let's bring in some focus. Just remember how many people we've got here. And reduce the noise slightly. You're adventurers of the sort, right?
Yes. Can we ask you a few questions?
You may, but can I ask you something as well? As you're heading
By all
out of
means.
town, I don't suppose that you might visit a place. It's called Oleric's Forged Gemstones. I purchased some gems recently from a new seller in town, a tabaxi called Silent Storm. And some of these gems are manufactured. Based on this high quality, I suspect they're from Oleric's, but I wondered if you might double check for me. It's just I wish to use one of these in one of my spells, and there is a risk with manufactured gems that it might not work.
Interesting.
He basically wants you to take 2 topaz to Oleric's forged gemstones and ask them if it's his work.
As much as I would like to help you out, unfortunately, we do have very.
We can
pressing
definitely
matters.
do that. I want to go there.
God damn it!
Nice, got him.
We have so many errands.
All these side quests.
A bajillion side quests. It never ends.
This
Well,
is how
if
the
you wouldn't
first
mind.
Sogravia failed.
Yes, it is. It is how that group long ago in an alternative universe failed. But nonetheless, if you can find out for me, I will gladly give you something of my own to take with you on the road.
Very well.
Now, you had questions.
Yes. Do you know a man of the name Kef Callaghan?
Kef Callaghan. He stayed here for lunch once. He was an excellent customer. Very gregarious and very chatty. He purchased 2 full sandwiches and a bottle of fine wine. It was only last week, I believe. He was full of questions.
What kind of questions?
Those are his own. But if you are seeking him out, he went on to Miss Jeannie's.
Who?
Miss
Is that a
Jeannie's.
whorehouse?
No, Miss Jeannie's. She has everything you could ever need.
Okay.
It's just around the corner up on the right.
Just getting real tired of this town. These businesses are all in cahoots.
They sure are.
Okay,
Miss
so
Jeannie
we
knows
need to
many
go.
things she doesn't always let on. She's worth speaking to.
So we need to go to Miss Jeannie's, the octopus and the cat, and the gem people.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Yep.
Yes,
Oh
yes,
my
and
gosh.
yes.
How many
need to
stores
pick
are
up my
left?
spell.
There are plenty of stores to go round.
Oh
And
my
we gotta beat
gosh.
up those guys with the yellow hats because they didn't pay their bill.
That's
damn
not
it.
the goal.
Since when did we become vigilantes?
I thought the cat was gonna pay us for that.
When you think about it, that's all adventurers are, just
But
vigilantes.
we're not adventurers. We have a noble goal.
Yeah, we're Shadowhunters.
Yeah. Don't
Same
you
shit,
forget
different
it.
Sunday.
To the closest store.
Whichever one of those places is closest.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Oleric's
Whatever's
Forged
close.
Gemstones is a little bit down the road, but Miss Jeannie's is just around the corner.
Can't miss it.
Miss Jeannie's
Miss
it
Jeannie's
is.
it is.
Right down the road.
Bear with me 1 second.
There.
Yeah, so... Oh, that's not quite right.
I'm like this close from casting Zone of Truth on people to stop all the fuckery.
So, Miss Jeannie's is a little tiny building with a bright pink wooden siding built onto the front of a cheerful little house in the town's main street. Just standing outside is a relatively short halfling, so like short for a halfling. He looks up at you. Make sure you know what you want.
What is this place?
It's Miss Jeannie's. It has everything you need.
Can you elaborate?
It has everything you need.
Everything?
Make sure you know what you want.
Okay, I will head
With
in.
that, he pushes the door open, and inside it's a cozy one-room store with a bell, and the bell jingles brightly, and a middle-aged woman with a motherly smile comes out. She has a sort of large apron on, and a potbelly stove in the corner is keeping the place toasty warm. It feels very comfortable and pleasant in here. It's like slightly pale pink wallpaper. There's nice sort of tea party furniture around, and you will notice that there are 8 chairs around the table, and around a large table in the center of the room. She sits at one and she gestures. Come in, dearie. What can I do for you? Take a seat.
I'd like to sit directly opposite her.
Please do.
So the boy outside says you have anything.
No, I don't have anything. I have everything you need.
Are you sure about that?
Indeed, the store stock fits. Yes, I do.
Okay. I would like the secret to taking down the Shadow Veil.
Oh.
I'm afraid
That's
we
what
only
I
sell
need.
items.
It could be written on a piece of paper.
Give me the secret weapon to take down the shadow.
Give me the secret formula to the Krabby Patty.
Thank you. That's what we're really here for.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull a James. Can I have a staff of the Arch Magi, cloak of a Grand Man?
Staff of power, is that what you want?
No.
No.
Unless.
That's what the fighter.
Unless.
Actually, we need the. Give me the location of Kef Callaghan.
My, you're quite demanding, aren't you? Would you like some pumpkin bread?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yes,
Actually.
Okay, she sort of makes a gesture, and there is some rainbow sprinkled cookies, a dozen on a plate, some pumpkin bread, and the tea is just boiled. She pours it out, and she looks around. It'll be a gold piece for your lunch, for your tea. Is that okay?
None
One
for
gold
me.
piece for everything that's on the table. Yeah, cool.
Fantastic.
Starving.
Get in here, Fox.
I will start devouring the pumpkin
You're looking
bread.
for Kef Callaghan, did you say?
Yes.
I don't know much about Kef.
Really? Because we were pointed in your direction.
Is that so?
Yeah.
We're looking for the black. That's the black market dealer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Give me
So many names
an
with
insight
them.
check.
Who, me?
She's Kef Callaghan.
Oh,
She's
maybe.
Kef Callaghan. Oh my god.
I'm Kef Callaghan.
Does she have a disguised self tattoo?
Disguise grandma tattoo?
That's a 17.
This guy's grandma. What the
She
fuck?
sort of looks at you, and you notice that she's keeping some information to herself. But I hear that Kef can be found if you look hard.
Oh, we're looking, certainly. However, I am going to have to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this, but I'm going to have to press. I'm going to cast Zone of Truth.
Yeah, baby.
Please, your magic spells in my shop. It's unnecessary.
She's a nice
I
grandma who
doubt
made
that.
us pumpkin bread, Sullivan, alright?
No.
Calm down.
Silence!
Fine, Kef.
Sullivan's becoming a real diva.
I believe you should stop by Ulrich's. Looking for the answers to your question.
Really?
God.
I believe that you shopkeepers are all on cahoots with this Kef Callaghan. Is that correct?
No.
Did
Are
she...
you in cahoots with Kef Callaghan? Is that correct?
I've had transactions in the past.
Do you
But where he
currently
is
know
now,
where
I
Kef-
don't know. Ooh. Answered your question
that-
before you asked it.
Damn.
Sullivan.
Whoa.
I
He
read.
volunteered that information.
What business did you have with Kef Callaghan before?
That business is my own.
I'd never said it wasn't.
Neither did I.
Was it an exchange of goods? Yes or no?
I prefer to keep that information to myself, thank you.
I'd prefer you
I
wouldn't.
do not.
Sullivan.
I do not like the
What?
tone of this interrogation. I have told
I
you
don't
where you
care.
may go if you are seeking out Kef Callaghan. Continue on your path. You'll find him if he is ready for you.
Thank
So
you
he
for
knows-
your time. And
so
I'll grab
he-
Sullivan's arm and
No,
drag.
no, I will rip my arm off of her hand.
Alright, let me rephrase. I will grab Sullivan and pull him.
No, I will rip my arm off of him too.
Try me, bitch. Let's go.
Guys.
Does he already know we're looking for him?
I doubt it. Are you of importance to him?
Then why would he show himself when he's ready?
He has his ways.
Magic.
No, not his ways of knowing or anything like that. He has his ways. He has his style, if you like.
Oh, okay.
Are these cookies vegan?
No.
Damn.
Then I will pick up a cookie and I will bite into it and I will leave in a huff.
I actually have one thing I want to buy before we go.
Did you have something you need?
The recipe for the pumpkin bread.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That is
okay.
a prize secret. That brings me to my door regularly. Have a wonderful day.
You as well.
Take some pumpkin bread with you to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sure there's nothing you needed.
I mean,
Beyond information.
I don't know. I'm not good at thinking about things. Better when
Many
it's
people
presented
are.
to me.
You were warned outside to know what you want, and yet most people don't.
I want my special psychic ring protection back from last good Sogravia campaign.
Maybe you could answer my question.
Always questions.
Do you
Never
know-
good. Anyone would think I wasn't a salesman. What can I do for you, little one?
Do you know a big lizardfolk dude?
I have met many lizard folk in my time. Usually they're quite large.
I'm talking about one specific one. Around
I
these
need
places.
you to be a bit more specific.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's as specific as I can get. He's
I'm so
he's
sorry,
not really
Darren.
he's not that nice.
Oh, well that's sad and unfortunate. Why would you seek out somebody who's not nice?
Because he hurt someone. He killed someone. No, he didn't. I'm sorry. He gave someone some bad stuff.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, I don't know of any specific lizard person right now, although perhaps you could ask in Martin's Rest Inn. That's usually a good place to find anybody you're looking for.
Do you have a cloak of protection or displacement?
Yes.
Wow.
She never said it was for
Much.
sale.
That's true. Damn. Fuck.
Oh,
Checkmate.
yes, both.
How much are they?
Yes, that's a good question. Bear with me one moment. Let me pull up the list.
Actually, cloak of displacement would be really good for Sullivan since he constantly is getting punched.
That one seems okay. Sorry, this gives me 6.
Now you're good.
In the meantime, I'm gonna give Fox 50 gold for helping me very nicely sell stuff.
Aww.
3,500 for the cloak of protection. 60,000 for the cloak of displacement.
Alright, bye. Can't have shit in this world.
Yeah, very stand up, right?
Yeah, no, you're right. They're very powerful items.
Did you name anything else?
No, I got nothing.
Very well. Enjoy the pumpkin bread. Have a lovely day.
Thank you.
Wait, do you
Sorry
have
about our
pumpkin
friend.
seeds for sale?
Yeah, I'll just drop 10 gold on the counter. Really sorry, and walk out.
Pumpkin seeds? Yes, of course. I have pumpkin seeds. Here, take a good bag of them. I shall charge you a silver piece.
Alright, I'll give her a gold.
Okay. Then in that case, she will give you, like a proper little sack of pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
Nothing else. Best planted in the spring. Then
Duly
blooming in
noted.
autumn.
Fox, run
It's the
home.
spring now.
Run
Alright.
home and plant them.
Teleport via plants.
Fox turns
Blood
into a
run
cheetah,
everywhere.
just darts.
Where are we headed on to? I'm going
Well,
over
as the party leaves the shop, I will. Like, I'm just stood there angrily eating the cookie. It's like, I'm getting really sick and tired of this cat and mouse game.
Sullivan, calm down.
No.
Please?
Okay.
No.
That.
Oh.
Here's the thing. We're terrible investigators. You can't blame that on the shopkeepers.
But I can blame it on the fact that they're all lying to us.
They're not, though.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
And yeah,
Got him.
She was evasive for sure.
yeah, very.
But
and she's
they're
had
all in
dealings with it.
cahoots, you know, they're not gonna sell
Exactly.
out their friend so
Yeah,
easily.
but Sullivan, you have to remember, we're complete strangers and they've never met us before, so why would they have any reason to tell us any information whatsoever?
Can I just point out that you're wearing a Dawn Guard uniform, seeking out a smuggler?
Yeah, and I'm not
They're
saying
likely
they
to be
should.
very cooperative.
I'm not saying they should be cooperative, but my character is still frustrated with it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Sullivan, maybe you should take off your uniform then. You'd probably
Please.
get a lot
This is not the time to hot on me right now.
Okay.
Yeah, Glacius, really unprofessional.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Out here in
Okay.
public? Jeez.
You know what? I'm just trying to be helpful here.
Could have at least
alright?
waited till we were down an alleyway or something.
Not the time.
I hate
Okay.
this party.
Where we go?
Oh, I hate the octopus and the cat is interesting.
Are
Wait,
you
is
following
it
the trail directly, or are you gonna jump to the octopus and cat? The next place to go was Ulrich's Forged Gemstones, according to her.
I was gonna ask,
Which is
isn't that
is
closer?
literally in the same road.
Yeah,
You
we
were
should
told
go
that
there.
Yeah, let's
before.
go there
You nearly went
first.
to Ulrich's before you went here, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we should go do that.
Yeah. Ulrich's Forged Gemstones is it looks like a blacksmith. He's outside. He's got a forge in front of him, smelter, etc. And he looks up at you. He's a sort of fairly pleasant looking human. There's wooden shelves sort of lining around the workshop, and he looks up at you and, oh, good day, good day, good day. How can I be of assistance?
Well, two things. We
Oh.
have these. We were wondering if they were your work.
Oh, these are terrible. These are not my work, no. No, but they are forged. You want to be careful with those, especially if you're using them with any magic. And then not very pure.
So
What's
what
it?
do you sell?
I manufacture gems. They're usually pretty consistent, although occasionally they can have side effects and spells, but they're a lot cheaper. Particular gem interests you, does it?
I don't know.
You don't know. That's an unfortunate place to be in. I can't know for you.
Are these the type of forged gems that would go in a forged weapon?
Oh,
The answer is no. In
totally
that case-
different things. This means forged as in, like, it's a forgery. If you're looking for spell forged gems, though, ma'am, there is a blacksmith just up the road.
Oh,
go
hell
to the
yeah.
Let's sell forged gems.
Yes, they will do. Unfortunately, these are gems I manufacture for the purpose of spellcasting at a cheaper cost.
That's fine. We got the answer we needed, and we're good.
You don't have any other questions?
No.
Do you know Kef Callaghan?
Hey, there
No.
we go.
Oh my
No.
god! Oh, you guys.
You guys, like, the main quest is, like, nowhere near you anymore.
At
It's like
this
that moment
point,
in
they've
Skyrim
been-
where you swore to yourself you were going to get that Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. And 12 quests later, you still haven't done it.
Yeah, at this point we should just ask everyone. They're
We're
sending
the
us to every
worst at
shop.
searching out a black
Kef
market.
Callaghan. He looks at you and he, what's your business with Kef Callaghan?
Interested in his wares.
Can we hide Sullivan's
Indeed.
Dawn Guard symbol?
Do you have the coin?
Oh, hell yeah. Glacius. Show him the bag.
Or maybe don't.
I will
Actually,
just
yeah,
lift
don't
up
do
the bag
that.
of
Yeah,
holding
don't.
to imply. I won't, like, I'm not gonna, yeah, here we go, boom, pull out the fucking gold
Do you have the
bar.
coin?
Yes.
Yes.
Then you should speak to Charlotte Duclair to arrange a meeting.
Where would we find
Sick.
Charlotte?
Charlotte Duclair owns Boundless Brew. Down at the river.
Fucking fire!
I swear to God.
Thank you, thank you.
It's like a Hydra every time we go to a shop. It's like, alright, here's 3 more shops to go to.
Oh my gosh. I'm this close to breaking my oath and burning this place to the ground.
Did you have any interest in any gemstones?
Do we have any diamonds?
Just for reference.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what happens here with these gems is that you can use them with this discount. But when you do so, you roll a d20 when you use them in a spell. So, for example, if you use a diamond and revivify, you roll a d20. If you get a 1, it fails. And the gem explodes.
We're fine on diamonds.
Okay,
Not
then, yeah,
really,
we're
and
good.
I'm hoarding them.
Are you a dragon now?
Maybe. What's to you?
Well, thank you very much for your ways, and good luck with your journey.
Thank you.
I must ask you something, and looks directly at Callum.
Oh boy. All right.
I am involved in a long-term project, and I wonder if you, when you head through town, you might, well, you'll interest Safara much, and I need some way of persuading her. If you kindly deliver this scroll and answer any questions she might have, I'd appreciate it.
To whom again?
Safara. She, you'll know her.
Sure. Okay.
I believe she is on your path.
She's the cat.
Maybe she's the cat.
She's not the cat.
Damn it.
Okay.
Not with that attitude.
She's the octopus.
Okay, so
Here, I'll take his scroll. What is it? Or is it closed?
No. It's like a.
In a scroll case?
It's not a magic scroll. It's just a
It's a
scroll.
note.
It's like a letter that he's got sealed right to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sealed.
It's got wax on it.
Nice. What's the sigil?
It's got
Of the
like a
dawn
blacksmith's hammer with like a gem across the front.
Nice. What colour's the wax?
The wax is red.
Nice. Classic.
What does it smell like, James? James, what does it taste like?
If you lick it, he's gonna give you a very weird look. It smells like candle wax.
Alright. So, to the blacksmith, right?
You're at the like the other blacksmith.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah, you want to head to Orval's?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose.
So a little down the street, the second blacksmith's is Orval's. Orval is outside. He's a very heavy-set dwarf, and he's currently working on a sword.
Fantastic. Finally.
A man of culture.
A man of culture, exactly. Hello, good sir.
Wait, is
Callum
this
is-
a man?
Callum has nothing but respect for the dwarves.
How can I be of assistance?
Wait,
We
was
were
this the guy
told
we
you
were...
might sell spellforged gems.
I do indeed.
Oh, right.
I only have the elemental variations. But, any elemental damage of your type, of your desire. It's a 1d8 elemental damage on hit.
Very nice.
And how much?
1,500 gold pieces.
Is that worth?
I don't know. Is it worth it?
Well, remember,
I think it'd be worth it for you.
how often do you crit? That's
That's fair.
Yeah, it's worth it for Astrid,
yeah, it's like
for sure.
I do have one. I have it I have the crossbow that we found on the dead soldiers, but I'm still trying to figure out how to level up this goddamn dragon's weapon that I got.
That was the damage
Is the
chance.
crossbow without a gem? It's just a spellforged crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, unless we found. I don't think we found it with a gem, right, James?
No.
I figured that.
Do bear in mind there are other types of gems, but
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off.
he's only got elemental ones.
Wait, when you slot it in, is it slotted in like for life and you can't take it out, or?
It will attune to the item. You can remove it, but it will ruin the gem forever.
Oh. Okay.
You could put a different gem in instead, but it will ruin the original gem forever.
Oh, okay. Well.
I'd have to use party funds, so it's up to the party.
Yes.
I think it's worth for Astron to.
That's what I'm saying, for sure.
I think if it was anyone else, it wouldn't be worth it. But I think Astron puts out a lot of
times in a
DPS.
turn with your halberd, right? Like same.
I
know you've got your own weapon, but the point remains, right?
Yeah.
If you hit multiple times in a turn, you still do that.
Yeah.
So, are you interested, lass?
Yes, please. I will take this one, and I'll pick out the thunder one.
The thunder.
Nice.
Yeah,
Feel the thunder.
That is a. I need to find out. Sorry, bear with me a second. It is a citrine.
Ooh.
It's quite nice looking. It is sort of a very beautifully cut, rounded gem, and it glows with magic. And may I take your weapon?
I reluctantly pass it over.
He places it upon the forge quite neatly. He places the gem just above, and he sort of takes a moment, and you see him like cast a cantrip with his left hand, and then left hand again cantrip, and he keeps doing it over and over again. And after about 2 minutes, he hands it back to you and should work bright and new. Here, there's a target just there if you want to try it out.
I will indeed try it out.
As it does so, there's this sort of like a slight explosive noise. It's not loud, but it's loud enough that occurs at the point of impact. So it doesn't reveal your location at all, but it does, when it hits just
distraction.
Noise. Yeah, you could use them to distract people by firing them in other directions as well.
What's that noise?
But yeah, indeed, it does seem to do thunder damage. Job done.
Cool.
Ooh.
Is that everything, or did anybody else want anything?
What, do you got anything that's of note?
Everything I have is of note.
I more meant like anything like specialized.
I sell weapons, and I have some magic weapons, if that's what you mean. Don't you have enough magic weapons, idiot?
How do you know how much I have?
It grows with you. How could you want another one?
He hasn't grown yet.
He has a hand crossbow +1, a javelin of lightning, a rapier of vengeance, a flame tongue greatsword, a mace of disruption, spell gems elemental, regular spellforged weapons, a seeker dart, shatter spike, which is a longsword, vicious shortsword, and a vicious dagger, as well as an equa +1.
I think I do have a question.
Yes.
Oddly. I know you specialize in weapons.
Yes,
but
that is my
do
job.
you know anyone who can enhance the defensive capabilities of certain pieces of armor?
Can't say that I do. Not here, at least. Might try in one of the bigger cities. Armor's custom to fit. It's not great for a passing through sort of stalled place.
That's true. I was just curious as to if it was even possible to upgrade the defensive capabilities of armor.
Oh, it's definitely going to be
some of
possible. You
these
should try
gems and
Draxton. The
such.
dwarves know everything.
Fantastic, thank you. I'll keep my ear to the ground there then.
The ale there is great.
It
Oh,
is.
it is.
How much is he asking for that flame tongue?
The flame tongue greatsword. He is
Probably
asking,
a lot.
for 7,500 gold pieces.
Sheesh! I bid him good day.
Good day.
Yeah, we didn't have that
You
much.
look
when we
ridiculous holding
came
it
in.
anyway. He laughs at you because you're short and it's tall. He
Wow!
doesn't think about Sid.
Sid, kill.
Sid smash.
Are you headed somewhere else? Where are you headed?
So many places.
My lovely.
Okay,
So
I gotta
so
think.
little time.
Wait, no. Let's go to the
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte
The main?
at Boundless
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. I was gonna say the one that we're supposed to make a meeting with the Calcium or whatever his name is.
Boundless Brew is down by the river, and it is a floating, sort of a floating shop. It is a stone place, stone shop, and then like it's got a little deck that floats out on the sea, on the river. As you look up, the sign of the establishment has a sort of large tankard dangling from iron chains. And as you enter in, sorry, I've got the wrong music on. Where's it gone? Here we go. You find yourself inside Boundless Brew. Standing behind the counter is a Yuan-Ti female. She looks over at you and says, "Well, hello, welcome in. What is it I can do for you?"
Sus.
Hi, we're looking for a woman called Charlotte Declare.
Ah, you have found her. Can I get you a drink?
None for me, thanks.
That is unfortunate. I do many beautiful drinks.
May we speak to you in private?
No, this is as private as it gets. This is my establishment. Please.
Very
feel
well.
Free. Anything you have to say, you may say to my staff. And as you look around, you will notice that there is, out the back behind her is a chef, and he is warforged. And standing at the edge of the counter is a warforged holding a tray.
Cool. I want to talk to these guys.
Very well. We would like to...
Fellow robot people.
How do you do, fellow robots?
If you speak to the one with the tray, he just says, ALFR3DO.
Fantastic.
I live to serve.
I was really hoping...
Sid, you should be more like this.
Seeing Sid, the Warforged gives the barest nod of acknowledgement.
Wait, is he called Alfredo?
Yes, he is.
So cute!
Can the chef be called Chicken so that way
chef is named Chicken?
Oh, I was really hoping it'd be Chicken so she has Chicken and Alfredo.
Oh my god.
Regardless, we would like to set up a meeting with Kef Callaghan. We have the coin.
Discussions like this are best done over a drink, don't you think?
No.
Give me one of your strongest
I don't.
drink.
Indeed. I will make you something beautiful, something spectacular. And she takes a long metal fluted glass. And she pours in what looks like wine, and then she makes a gesture and she pours something else from a hip flask and something else from a bubbling kettle. And green froth starts to come out the top, bubble ever so slightly over, and she, "For you, 2 gold pieces, please."
I'll hand it over.
And then only a D6.
Yeah, while she was making it, I'll whisper to Sullivan, just like, sometimes you have to play a little ball, okay? Just roll with it.
Please, again, stop hitting on me. I don't want to play with your little ball.
It's not the time, Glacius.
At least yes, do the DS. Roll me a D6, please, Tess.
I got a 3.
A 3? Although the drink started off tasting beautiful, it starts to taste like potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yum.
In fact, everything will taste like potatoes for the next 8 minutes.
Are you telling me that everything just tastes even better now?
Yes.
Are you forgetting I'm the man who has 5 potatoes in the bag of holding for emergencies?
What kind of potato? Like
everything tastes like potatoes. Mashed potato, roast potato, cinnamon stew potato. Would anybody else like a drink? Oh,
I want this drink that sends you to the void.
Ah, you would like the time and the void. It is beautiful.
Yeah, I want to see what this void's all about.
Transports you away for a moment. Please. And she looks over. Alfredo, help our friend. And he sort of steps up to you and ALFR3DO, I live to serve. And then he opens his chest and hands you a drink.
Fantastic. I will open my chest to show him I can also do that.
He gives you
Look at this.
The barest nod of acknowledgement.
Okay, sure, I'll drink it.
For 1d6 seconds, so let's find out. For about 5 seconds, you are just gone. During that time, I need you to roll me a d20, please.
Callum died.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Callum comes back as a regular gnome.
10, middle of the road.
Yeah,
oh, actually, Sid rolled that, but it's fine.
That's fine. I'm just waiting for it to load. There we go. A 10 is... Oh! For 5 seconds, you entered the negative energy plane.
Ooh.
I would tell you more
Sounds
about
bad.
It, but that
Sounds bad, I agree.
I can tell you more about it if you'd like. It is page 80.
Tell us how bad it is, James. We're a very suspicious group, apparently.
It is the blackest night, the heart of darkness, the hunger that devours souls. The negative energy plane is a barren, empty place, a void without end, and a place of empty, endless night. Worse, it is a needy, greedy plane, sucking the life out of anything that is vulnerable. Heat, fire, and life itself are drawn to the maw of this plane, which hungers for more. Just as you felt your very soul getting drawn in, you're back in Battle Crew, and it was quite pleasant. You've got a few more sips. I'm sure you'll enjoy the traveling.
Do not recommend the void.
You take another one and you sort of visit the elemental plane of fire, and then a moment later you're in the Feywild. A little later,
oh, fantastic!
You're in Elysium. There's some beautiful places, and then you're back in the negative energy field.
Oh no!
There's all sorts going on. You're like here, there, and everywhere. But it's quite a trip. So you said you had some questions. You wanted to arrange a meeting. Is that right?
Correct.
Before we do, I would like a drink, please.
Of course.
Oh my
Let's
god.
add to the fun.
Good meetings should always be organized.
Yes.
What can I
Yes.
get for you, Mr.
I'll have
Newman?
a sunrise sunset, please.
Sunrise, sunset, beautiful.
So like an
as you
Aslarath's
take a
breath.
mouthful, you glow bright blue, and then the room for you
Blue.
goes like the room goes dark, and for 2.5 minutes, there's just a pulsing blue light coming from Zavrel's face.
Excellent.
Also, the pieces. What did you say, Matt?
I like the Aslarath's breath.
Ah, beautiful. Yes, the very salt of the sea. Yeah. And Alfredo sort of opens a compartment in his arm and then presses a button, and it squirts out salty brine into a large blue glass cup. She hands it to you, and a little tiny bit of seaweed bobs out the side. After you take a mouthful, you sort of go to speak, and you just... it sounds like bubbles. You're speaking
No.
Aquan.
I understand that.
Slowly turns round and replies in perfect bubble speech. What are the chances?
I'll have a Charlotte's choice.
Beautiful. I need you to roll a d6, please.
What's that?
Astrid
She
pulls out
takes,
a D6.
she takes a tiny little martini glass, and she fills it up with a sort of deep red liquid, and then slowly a spiral of gold works its way up around the drink. And the spiral of gold culminates in a bright green cherry.
Green cherry.
Mm.
It's a 5.
It's a 5. You take a sip and it tastes beautiful. It's like a slightly sweet, almost marzipan almond flavor. There's a slight burn at the back of your throat, and you can't help but feel you need to drink more. And then you sort of take a deep gulp, and moments later there are 2 chipmunks on the side, on the floor. Ashrin is sitting next to Huckleberry. Both of them look identical. See you in an hour, Ashrin.
Oh my god. So cute.
Alright, back to business.
So you wish to arrange a meeting?
Yes.
We do.
Oh, very well. I do not think that you are the sort of person that a man would like to meet, but alas, it is my duty to pass you on. You must visit Safaha. She will give you the appropriate means to get there.
Okay, good. That's someone we're already gonna see. Finally.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Or as I'd say, it's all coming up Winona.
Everything's coming up Winona.
I will leave without saying a word.
Please, as you leave, if you wish to take one of my inventions, they are just there on the site. They are free. And you will see
What
that,
inventions?
there is an assortment of half-built inventions with a sign that says free above them.
Oh, yeah, let me peruse that.
Yeah, okay. You see a bunch of unusual-looking items. You see a pair of crab's claws that are pinching on their own. You see a jack-in-the-box that is sort of dangling from side to side and doesn't appear to go back in the box. You see a small golden hamster that is scurrying around in circles.
Oh no.
And,
Another pet.
And you see a slinky that is slowly moving itself across the table.
What was the purpose of these little doodads? What's the intended purpose, I mean?
No, they all do different things. There are little inventions that I am playing with in my spare time. Just, I give away the work that doesn't quite work out for me.
Okay.
Specifically. Most are toys. Bit of fun. The hamster, it was occupying Crank for a while, but then it knocked over the soup, and ever since, I have needed to get rid of it, sadly. It is no longer his friend.
What a shame.
It was very sad.
I'll take one. I'm gonna roll a d4.
Cool.
3. I think that was the hamster.
That is the hamster. Please.
Oh, it was meant to be. That's the one. Yeah, so that's the one Sid's looking at.
But you may rename him if you want. I don't think he will notice.
Oh, that's really good. Sid, you can take it. Sid will put the hamster inside with his lizard.
And the hamster sort of scurries up and climbs inside Sid's face.
Aww.
It has no purpose whatsoever.
Fantastic.
Gold-colored hamster that walks around its own.
I love it.
Safara will give you the means to make it to your meeting. I hope you have a wonderful day. Are we moving onwards?
Yeah.
I want the slinky.
Oh.
Sorry, what was that?
I guess I'm no longer pulsing blue light.
I want the slinky.
So as you pick up the slinky, it changes colour all the way through it as you take it in your hand.
Oh, cool.
It is a mood slinky.
Oh my god.
So when you are sad, it will be blue. When you are angry, it will be red. When you are happy, it will be bright yellow, etc., etc.
Every teenage girl's favorite toy.
That does sound funny.
What happens if you give it to me when I'm happy? Does it go blue instead?
No.
Shame.
You're currently impersonating a lampshade.
Wait, here we go. Here we go.
Are you onwards to Safara's?
Yeah.
Very good.
Why are you French?
That is her. She was asking if you were onwards to Safara's or if you were staying.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
She's got a chipmunk on the floor. Do you just...
I mean...
Just scoop
Obi's carrying them, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Obi picked up Huckleberry 1 and 2, trying to see which is which. Sorry, I missed that. Okay. You head over to a place with... Just please bear in mind that this is a Dragonborn, not a Tiefling, even though it looks like a Tiefling. You head over to a place called Safara's. It's pretty easy to see. It's like a stall with a large sort of boxes behind it. And it's Safara's discounted potions and scrolls. Behind it is a blue Dragonborn. And she sort of looks a bit like she's moving her head side to side. She looks a bit uncomfortable, a bit itchy. She's sort of, oh, hi there. Can I interest you in discount potions or scrolls?
Are you okay?
No, I'm really not, actually. I purchased some no-no smell from Catalan's concoctions, but I've been itchy all the time since.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what the hell?
You didn't buy them from this lad, did you?
No, I bought them
might
from
it open?
Catalan's directly. We got
Okay,
I've never
okay.
done this before. But yeah, I don't know.
What was it that you bought?
Catalan's no smell.
Oh. Someone was earlier. I hope they don't do
I
the
don't
same.
suppose you have any magic for cleaning, do you? Real itchy.
Hey,
No,
You
but
know-
if the cream was poisoned, and that's what's causing the itchiness,
I think I'm
try
just
to
allergic.
remove it.
Have you come up in a rash at all?
Well, then I can't
Stop
do
it!
that.
It's like a burn mark almost, and she'll show you that she has like a little burn mark on her arm. But she's just asking if anybody has any way of cleaning her.
is there water anywhere nearby?
Yeah.
Oh, you go for that.
There's always water.
There's always water.
If there's water, I'm gonna use shape water and splash her.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Oof.
Doesn't
And
one of
then
us have
I
a
do it.
cleansing stone?
Would you have like cleansing stone or prestidigitation or like anything like that? It was quite the shock. She sort of looks at you, soaking wet, and sort of, thanks. Would you like any potions or discounted scrolls? Hey, the itching's gone. Oh, cheers.
Oh, fantastic! That worked.
Should
We
make
act-
sure. Shape water.
Do you also splash
Sort
her?
of drenched. At this point, her dress is sopping wet. And she's sort of like, "Thanks. Do you want any discounted potions or scrolls?"
We've actually been sent here in regards to meeting Kef Callaghan.
I don't know Kef Callaghan, I'm afraid.
We were sent here by what was the last lady we were just
Charlotte
talking to
Duclair.
at? Yes, by Charlotte.
The French
She,
woman.
she told us to meet you.
Charlotte sent you. Why didn't you just start with that?
Because you said you were itchy.
You were itching yourself. And
Well, yes, I understand that, but I don't know this.
Also,
Kef or
before
whatever
we
it is you spoke of. Sorry.
before we forget, we should give her the scroll.
Oh yeah, I was gonna give her that scroll,
Oh,
but I think that's gonna go into a whole thing.
Well, yeah. So anyway, yeah. Well, if you were sent by Charlotte Duclair, then please take this. And she hands you 7 scrolls. They're all identical.
Oh.
What do we do with these?
Well, I believe you will need to cast them at some point, but I suggest you ask the cats about that.
Did you say the cat?
Speak to the cats. I'll let you know what to do.
Wait, the octopus or like the one that owns the tavern?
The octopus and the cat.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Oh my fucking god, it's a fetch quest nightmare.
You've been very helpful.
Sullivan,
Before we go,
trying to get.
Oh god. Sullivan grits his teeth.
Just to let you know, this is a
Walks
spell
out.
of non-detection. Each one of these scrolls is a spell of non-detection.
oh,
So it stops you from being divined, etc.
fantastic.
But speak to the cats, the octopus and the cat. Can I interest you in any discount potions or scrolls before you go?
Yeah, I'm looking those over.
Yeah, I'm just giving these a look over as well. Oh, spider climbing is interesting. Can I learn that though? Pretty sure I can.
She looks at you and, did you say you had a scroll for me?
Yes, I will hand her the note.
She opens it in front of you. I've been hounded by this man.
You don't want to work with him?
He seems to think I am a wizard of some renown. But I have my own business. I will pay you well and up front, if you can get Ulrich to stop hounding me.
Ooh, okay. So you don't have any wizardly skills, or you're just too busy to help him? Or is it a mixture of both?
I make these scrolls and potions.
Yeah, they're great.
You get
I'm
the
lying,
impression
by the way.
She's not a very talented wizard, no.
Ah.
She doesn't seem to think she's capable of doing whatever it is Ulrich wishes.
Do you know what it is he wants you to help him with?
Yeah, sorry,
exactly.
did I
What's
not
he
ping
working
that-
on?
Did I not ping that to you from Ulrich's?
No.
Apologies.
The note was sealed, so I didn't see
No,
like,
but
what
he
he was
told
asking.
you. I thought I read it out. There you go.
Oh yeah, just that it was an upcoming project. Does she know exactly what the project is he's working on?
No, she knows it's to do with some high level magic that it references spells she doesn't know. That's all.
Does Zaffron know them?
Yeah, maybe we could do that.
I don't think you've got access to 4th level spells yet, have you?
Damn it.
No, not yet.
Alright, let's go
so
kill a
one
dragon
of the
and
things he
level
needs
up.
is Death Ward, which is a cleric spell anyway, not a wizard spell.
Oh no.
And one of them is Creation, which I think is a 5th level spell actually. Yeah.
Damn, Zaffron's useless then.
Couldn't you
That's
make
new.
a scroll of these spells?
I can only really make scrolls of things that I can cast. But they're not all... I don't make all these scrolls.
Oh. You have a supplier?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright,
Do you want some
I'll
scrolls or
get...
potions, or not?
So, out of curiosity, how comes you're discounting them?
Well, if you read, they have chances of failing.
They're not always as reliable as I would hope.
Not always as reliable as you would hope.
Yeah, you know.
Do these things backfire or something?
They can go a little wrong. Sometimes it is worth mentioning that you cannot write these scrolls into your spellbook.
Ah, right. Yeah, that would settle that then.
Read the
No,
fine
thank you.
print.
Sorry, what was that?
I said Jamal reads the fine print at the bottom of the list of
it literally
spells and
says it.
potions.
Yeah, there was a reason why I wasn't, just automatically assuming I was interested. That's why I asked.
So, you don't want anything?
Not this time, thank you.
All right.
I'll take
A little more permanent.
I'll take the spider climb scroll.
Okay. That's 150.
Sure.
Thanks. Have a good day. And with that, she you can see she's actually looking a little bit upset. Like she's clearly been sent a lot of these scrolls from Ulrich. She's really not happy with it. Like,
oh, this guy's bugging her a lot.
It's not only that, but he's also every time that he sends adventurers, he's basically exposing them to the fact that she's not this revered wizard that she.
Damn.
She's also soaked, so that's probably.
Yeah, she's also just not liking that.
No.
She just got splashed with a bunch of water.
Wonder how that happened.
As you guys head out, I think we'll take a short break. Hello and welcome back to the second half of Sogravia. We were, I believe, just departing Safara's discounted potions and scrolls.
Heading to the Cat and Octopus.
Heading to the Cat and Octopus. The Cat and Octopus is a tavern at the other end of town. You will remember that you were sort of told about it when you were elsewhere. Yeah, you are able to head on in. It is a rather tasteful looking place. Outside, you notice that it's sort of guarded by a fairly large bouncer. Are we headed straight in?
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything about you going in. He just sort of nods to you and allows you to pass inwards. Sorry, I've just realised the quests are in the... Yeah, I'm on it. Hold on. There we go.
Telepathy.
Sorry, that should be better. You should not have anything that you shouldn't be able to see now. So yeah, as you come in, you see a sort of very elegant tavern. There is a gentleman in the corner playing a lute, and there is 2 cats sat on the bar.
Oh my god, this is a multi-cat establishment?
It is a clouder of cats around this establishment.
I thought that said a chowder.
No.
Okay. Is it the cat we saw before?
You don't see the cat you saw before. No, you see 2 other cats. You see a fat ginger cat preening itself,
Aww.
and a tortoiseshell cat that is walking up and down the bar.
Go at it, Sullivan, Mr. Investigator.
Yeah. Charm these cats.
Yeah.
I will. Are they stood up like the other cat was, or are
One
they
is
just like
walking
normal?
up and down on the bar. The other cat wasn't stood up with the.
He was walking on his hind
He
legs.
was stood on the.
Oh.
Stood on the counter.
Oh, I thought it was like Sebastian.
No.
So okay.
So these 2 cats here. One is curled up and is preening itself, and the other one is walking up and down the bar.
I'll go over to the cat that's walking up and down the bar.
He looks over to you. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
So we've got the scrolls. What are we here for again? So confused.
I can't tell you why you're here.
No, I'm
Do
asking
you
if-
seek to escape from a pact?
No.
No.
I'm thinking about joining one.
Maybe that gnome is.
In
I
that
don't know.
case, no, you would assume that the gnome has already visited this establishment. Perhaps instead I can offer you some milk or some octopus soup. It's our speciality.
We're looking for Kef Callaghan, and we have these scrolls, and we've been directed to
You're
you.
looking for who, sorry?
Kef Callaghan. And We have these scrolls, and we were directed to your establishment.
Oh, you were you?
Yeah, we were.
Perhaps you should have a drink?
I'd rather not, thank
The
you.
coffee's good.
That's nice.
I'll
Can I-
order a coffee as soon as they say that.
That's 50 gold pieces, please.
Damn.
50, god damn. This better be the. Oh wait, no, it's just gonna taste like potatoes. All right, this
It
is the
is
best coffee I've
27
ever.
No, it was 12 minutes ago then.
God
It's just,
damn.
the cat lets out a strange, unusual throat sound that's a little bit like a meow, and a little bit like a purr, sort of all at once. And a man walks out of the kitchen. He walks sort of as if he's blind, like in a very straight line. He turns in exactly the right spot, walks across, and he leans down in front of you and he places a tray with a carafe of coffee and 3 cups. Each of these bestows the benefits of a catnap spell. And the cat looks up at you.
Now, what does that do?
Gives you a short rest.
Yeah,
Oh my
Oh.
I
god.
don't need it.
The cat looks up at you and... So, you were told to come here.
Yes, we were.
Very good. Oh, I hope you enjoy your coffee. After which, perhaps, if you have questions, you should ask the widow.
Where's the widow?
She runs a bakery in town.
Oh my god, we should have talked to that boy at the very
Boy, I told you
beginning.
to visit the bakery right at the beginning.
Oh no.
I will once again leave in a huff.
The cat looks up at you and... I have a couple of problems that I would need solving. I don't suppose you'd be interested.
I'm gone.
Well, one
Yes,
of
what
the
is this?
problems you have already been asked to solve. A strange group of people came in all speaking at once, wearing yellow caps, knitted hats. This cat thinks that is
Yes,
strange.
they didn't pay their tab.
They left without paying their bill. It wasn't a big bill, but it is frustrating nonetheless. If you have any news of them, I will pay 50 gold pieces. If you can get their money back, I will pay you the full 100.
Well, one of them has died since you last saw them, so that's something.
Oh.
I met them.
That's what you did. Where
I
did you see
talked to them. They were in an alleyway. They were talking to some auntie.
They were talking to a Yuanti.
Yeah.
I don't
Two of
suppose you
them.
got the Yuanti's name, did you?
No, didn't.
Silas!
It was Silas.
Silas?
You went.
Our problem is well in
Si-
hand. Thank you for your
Silas
assistance.
was. Hold on.
Oh.
Is Silas your friend?
Silas is a great friend of ours.
Okay, never mind. I won't tell you that. Never mind. Continue.
Perhaps I
See.
can pay you for your news. I appreciate it. And we'll give you 50 gold pieces. Exactly what you just paid for.
Obi's coming up today.
For free coffee.
Free coffee, basically. That is something
Net
else
neutral.
that, just in case you come across them, just a warning rather than a request, I guess. A rather trendy group of minotaurs have been frequenting the place recently and telling all their friends about it. But they are also cutting purses. We don't really mind, but it is a warning to some of our customers who we like, who bring us great news. Watch out for the minotaurs. They are cutting purses. I believe you must be on your
Thank
way.
you.
You have pastry to eat,
Yeah.
do you not?
Probably.
I mean, we did earlier, but yeah, alright.
Glacius starts patting his stomach as he's like eating 5 things because Sullivan
We've
doesn't
had
want to be
so
fucking
many.
nice.
We've had so much to eat and drink today.
Before you go, would you like to stroke the cat?
Ugh,
Good,
fine,
thanks.
Sid. Go ahead.
And gestures towards the ginger cat that is preening on the table. Anybody who spends 5 minutes stroking the cat will gain the benefits of a calm emotion spell.
Aww.
Wait, Sullivan, come back.
Sullivan, come pet this cat now.
Sullivan,
Good
this cat has all the information you need. You just need to pet it for 5 minutes.
No, Sullivan's stewing.
Alright, let's go to the bakery.
You had directions to the bakery at the very beginning of the session. you will be able to follow those directions. The Cake Whisperer is a high-end bakery in the center of town. Bear with me a second, sorry. Looking for the music, but it has vanished. Go back to the city. Thank you. There we go. It's a high-end bakery at the center of town. They are known to deliver, and they deliver bread, cake, and other sweets throughout Centerport. If you pop in, if you wish to pop in, it is open.
Before we
Outside
go-
is a boy with a hand cut. Meat pasties and fruit pastries. Meat pasties and fruit pastries. Get your lunch. Get your lunch. Meat pasties, fruit pastries.
I storm inside.
Before we go in, Glacius is as we're going over there, Glacius is going to be like, Sullivan, before we go in, I'm not saying you have to calm down. I'm just saying take it down a notch. All right, you're playing bad cop here, and we're trying to do we're trying to do a deal right now. All right, bad cop is not necessary.
First of all, I don't know what a cop is. I don't know if that's a Dragonborn term, but I'm not playing one, whatever it is. And second of all, I am calm.
Insight. I'm not part of this conversation, but I want to know.
No. It's like a
massively calm.
No, it's like a calm wrath.
Yeah, all of a sudden, I need a deck save from Obi, please.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, baby, careful.
Manifests itself on your shoulder.
God.
Guess I would have known how long it's gonna last.
That's an 8.
Only vaguely.
Oh,
yeah.
dear.
No.
You sort of down to the ground, and then standing next to his Ashran. Huckleberry leaps neatly as you sort of fall to one side. You sort of fling Huckleberry up in the air, and Huckleberry lands perfectly on Ashran's shoulder. His deck save is a lot better than yours.
Can I attempt to catch Obi from falling over all the
He
way?
doesn't actually fall over. He just literally just falls to the side and then just back up. Ashran, you are back with us.
Damn.
As you look into the store, you see hundreds of cakes and pastries beautifully placed in glass containers all across the front of the store. Colloquially the bakery is known as the Widow's Cakery, but is at the front it says the Cake Whisperer. And there is a little sign on the side that says, always try ordering off menu, you never know what you'll find. Please come on in. You see a matron elf, long grey
I storm
hair.
in.
He kicks the door down.
I storm in, and I'm gonna slam my hands on the counter, like one eye twitching slightly.
She looks at you and goes, oh, sweetie, you're in need of a donut.
No. We're looking for Kef Callaghan, and we have been taken to every single store in this crossroad, and you're the last one. We have these scrolls. Please direct us to Kef Callaghan.
Oh, a true tale of tragedy. Well, that's for you.
You got 15 more stores to go to.
Sometimes it is the method of the seeking that is more important than
The destination?
itself. You're in need of a donut.
If you say so. No, I'm not.
Have a donut.
I'll take it.
I'll have one.
The prices in here are absolutely enormous. It is between 20 and 100 gold.
Fuck that.
For
Wow.
a donut
Seems
cake.
fair.
And she looks over at you and she says, you're in need of a specific donut. A caramel donut, I believe. It'll cost you 150 gold pieces. That's what
I
you
think
want.
we'll take it.
I think you will.
Wait a minute.
And she leans over to the side and
I think I get why we have
then
to.
she hands you it on a sort of on a plate. She'll hand it to Callum. Please don't eat the paper.
Wouldn't dream of it.
You don't see any paper, so you would assume that it's in the donut somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna break the donut open before I took it.
Great. As you do so,
Yeah, share.
inside it says 6:30 p.m. Back of Octopus and Cat.
Sullivan's gonna burn this place to the
Oh.
ground. Don't show that to Sullivan. Just tell him.
So I know
Okay,
this
on to the
might
next
Thank
seem
you.
bad.
On a side note, it is a fantastic donut.
Ooh.
Oh.
What time
I
is it
believe
now?
your questions have been answered, have they not? Have a great day.
Thank you.
It is 2:30 p.m.
Come on.
That's
Sullivan.
enough time for a tattoo.
It is not
That
time for
is.
tattoo.
Oh my god! It's like this was planned. Let's go get Sullivan a tattoo that says "I hate this side quest."
Oh my
What
god,
side quests?
yes.
There were no side quests. Well, there are side quests, but you haven't completed them. Did you wish to see handsome
We're-
people in
we're-
yellow knitted hats?
Every time we're making progress on one, we get about 5 more. We're
Yeah.
working on it.
The Shadow Veil can wait. We
You could
need
stop-
to beat up the
You could
knitted
stop
hat
Ulrich
gang.
from harassing Safara.
Yeah, I would
Turn
like
the
to.
ham
Don't do
bone,
these things
give him
then.
back his.
Return
Crap,
the ham bones,
topazes.
give him back his 2 topazes.
Maybe
You
we
can
could
do that
also-
with no roleplay. He'll give you 100 gold pieces for the trouble.
Damn.
No, he won't. Sorry, that's not what he gives you. Wrong person.
I mean, we'll
This is
take for your
Amber.
100 gold.
No, you won't. You definitely want that over what he's offering. He is offering you
The recipe for the big boy.
I sure hope so.
Fox.
Sorry.
Get the ham bone recipe, then you can make the coleslaw.
Yeah.
No, he offers you a gem of brightness in exchange.
How beautiful.
What does that do?
It's bright.
Shine
I can
bright
Keep it away
like
from
a
me.
diamond.
I can get you a description here if you like. It's quite a powerful item.
Hmm?
Come on, load up.
I feel like we should give it to Sullivan, but I also
it has
don't
50
trust
charges.
it right
Whilst using it, you can ask him to speak one of the 3 command words. Bright light in a 30-foot radius. A brilliant beam of light at one creature, trying to blind them for a minute. A DC 15 Constitution save, or a 30-foot cone that blinds.
Ooh.
Cool.
So he'll give you that. Oh, I missed my thing. Are you returning to Ulrich, or are you going to get your tattoo and ignoring the rest of the cycles because you don't know that shit?
I think we should do that second one.
You guys can get tattoos, and I'll go talk to this guy.
I'm not getting a tattoo here, so I'd go with.
Okay. So
Same.
those not tattooed. Who's getting a tattoo? Ashrin, you wanted a masquerade tattoo, is that correct?
I changed my mind. I'm just gonna get a normal, regular tattoo.
Oh, okay. Cool. Have anything in particular? Or do you wish not to disclose that?
No, I'm gonna get on my right forearm the outline of a tree. But it's outlined with like stars, little pointillism stars.
Okay, Ashrin, aesthetic, Instagram baddie.
Is anybody else getting a tattoo?
Oh, I'll send Sid with you guys to get a pretty design painted on him.
Okay.
Hot rod flames.
Sullivan?
I would like 2 tattoos. The first one is just a.
You have to get the second one in the morning, but go on.
Okay, I'll get. Now I'll get. It says that I have to have it like on a limb or something, but if possible, I'd prefer to have it on my back.
Yeah.
I'd like it like from like the base of my spine it starts, and then like gold tentacles like start forming outwards to get the coiling tattoo.
Oh, yeah. The coiling grasp tattoo.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the other one you're getting, or do we have to wait?
Was the other one a mundane tattoo, or was it a...
Yes, the other one I want to get is the
She did a mundane tattoo in that time. She just got
is
to
like-
do another magic tattoo.
each of the party's heads right there.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like
He
that.
has a knife. He crosses the man.
Yeah, exactly. As I take each of you out.
Oh, hell no.
He's the Shadow Veil. He's infiltrated
Is
kills.
there anybody spending their time pursuing the knitted hat gang?
Damn.
Well, I'm getting a tattoo, but I'd also like to
Oh, so you're getting a
the,
tattoo. What's your
gang.
tattoo? You don't have any time for knitted gangs if you're going for the tattoo. What tattoo?
Piss.
No, you could go in the morning to get your tattoo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll go in the morning for the tattoo.
Okay, cool. Then we'll find out.
Anyone else trying to track down this
Does anyone
group
want to
with
join
me?
Zavril on the mission for the Knitted Hat Gang?
I'll join Zavril.
Okay, Obi and Zavril join forces looking for the Knitted Hat Gang.
Good luck.
And they're not hard to find. You find them outside Safara's discounted potions and scrolls, all staring at their wares together. There are 5 of them.
I will approach them immediately and quite quickly.
They all
So
turn and
excuse
they
me.
all speak at exactly the same time. Hello.
Excuse me, please. There's been complaints from many of the people in this at this crossroads. You have taken services from people and not paid your bill.
Of what bill do you speak?
I'll list off the people that have visited that have raised complaints of not paying.
It's just one person. It's one cat.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, it's just the cat.
It's just
Oh,
a
I
cat,
thought it was
yeah.
multiple people.
No,
Oh,
just the
fuck
one
no.
cat.
Okay.
Complained
Right.
that the Knitted Hat Gang didn't pay their bill.
Yeah, I'll exactly relay exactly that, Daniel. So the
We
cat you
must
haven't
pay
paid to
money
the cat.
for the cats. Why?
You took services at the cat's establishment, or were served there and didn't pay your bill.
I see. Very well. And they all turn immediately to Safara and speak quite quietly in a whisper. Pay them. Safara reaches into her pouch and she hands you 1,200 gold pieces.
Wow. Okay, that's quite the bill. I can see exactly why the cat wanted their money.
The cat
Well-
said it wasn't a big bill, I think.
Well, that isn't a big bill in the cat's room.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
It's just a night stay. And like what they
Oh.
had, what they consumed in that time, the food, the drink, and potentially another service that you're not sure about.
Damn.
Well,
The belly
thank you very much for
rolls.
being forthcoming and making this not an issue. I will make sure this money gets to them, and you will be bothered
Have
by
you missed a
people no more.
step? I think you've missed
What?
the bit where they've commanded a random shopkeeper to pay you.
Commanded a random shopkeeper.
They've commanded Safara, who runs Safara's discounted potions and scrolls. Like that
They're not
one's
thinking
just paid you.
Safara then? What the fuck?
How did you? I don't understand. How have you missed this? Like I don't understand. Like
It's
literally-
Jamal.
Okay.
The implication that Safara had paid us is that these people were under Safara, but no, they're not.
They turned to Safara and said, "Pay them," and Safara reached into her pouch and gave you the money.
Oh, the fuck up then. How the fuck did they do that to Safara then?
Well, you don't know. They turned, they said it, she did it.
Safara, why are you paying?
Paying what?
What the fuck?
You just gave us 1,200 gold.
I did? I didn't.
These 5 right here made you.
Uh-oh.
What 5?
I am short 1,200 gold pieces. She looks sort of...
You 5, explain yourselves.
You wanted the money, and you have been paid. What is your problem?
You essentially just stole the
No.
money from this person.
We did not steal anything. The sovereignty commands those it needs.
That is theft.
You may call it what you wish. You have been paid.
Who the hell are you?
Is your problem solved?
Oh, not solved. You still owe us money.
Yes, you.
You need
owe
more
money, not
money.
Safara.
Why?
You owe the
didn't
money,
pay
not
us yet.
Safara. You now just stole
What is
the
a
money from
Safara?
Safara too.
Oh dear.
The sovereignty has paid its debts. You will be leaving now. I need a wisdom save from both of you.
Uh-oh.
Take off the hats. That's what's connecting them.
19.
Obi?
Twinsies.
About 10 minutes later, you guys find yourselves the other side of town.
What?
You failed by quite a long way.
What?
What, they
Uh-oh.
need a 38?
No, you need a 23.
Uh-oh.
Hold up. It's saying.
How did we get here?
No, I've got advantage on wisdom saves for whatever reason. I'm trying to see where it's coming from. And what advantage it gives exactly. No, it's just because it says it on my saving throws, and I'm trying to fucking track down what it is exactly because it doesn't.
It's your race. You have advantage on all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws.
Right. Okay. Racial. That's why I saw it. Right. Yeah. Okay. Then in that case, that is actually an nat 20.
Oh
Yes, Zavril!
Zavril, you see Obi begin to turn around and walk away.
I'll immediately dispel magic on Obi. It is a spell being cast, so.
It's a single magical effect, is it?
Yeah, and the.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to read dispel magic. Sorry.
Counter spell. Counter spell. They can't, but the sovereignty can.
Any spell of 3rd level or lower, nothing happens. They didn't cast a spell.
For each.
But he doesn't have access to 4th
Reach spell 4th level or higher on a target, make an ability check.
They didn't cast a spell.
It didn't? What the? Oh,
Looks like I have to go sell more potions.
Bye, Obi.
I must go. My people need me.
Gotta clock back in.
My potions need me.
The 5 of them look at you and, why are you still here?
I would appreciate it if you didn't try to use your magics on me.
The sovereignty use no magic. You desire to obey.
I clearly didn't, because I am still standing here. So, who the hell are you, and
We
why are
serve
you
the
making other
sovereignty.
people pay your bill? You...
We serve
Wait,
the
say again?
We serve the
Serve the
sovereignty.
sovereignty. What is the sovereignty?
Not what? Who?
Okay, who?
Oh dear.
The sovereignty are our leader, our master. They must be obeyed.
Where are they?
The sovereignty resides in the Great Lake.
In the Great Lake.
Which one?
Just check the map real quick.
Yeah, it's not actually a lake per se. It is like a intersection. I don't know what the right word is. It's this point here. You would know of it when they describe it. It's where the two big rivers meet. It opens up in like a large bit of water. It's not far from center point. Basically, it's like a little southwest of.
I have one request of you to do right now. Please, one of you,
We
take
do
off
not
your
take
hat.
requests.
Okay, then I will try to reach out to grab one of the hats and see what the hell happens.
Make a strength saving throw.
That might won't go very well with it. It's a 14.
It's ratatouille under there.
That is a spell. As they will attempt to restrain you. Between them with restraining glare. A 14 is a success on that because their magic is weak. So yeah, you manage to like push through what feels like a sort of thickness in the air, and you grab a hat, and as you pull it off, it looks like a sort of short human, but their scalp has been pulled off from like there all the way back, and you can see their brain. No skull either, just brain under the hat.
What the hell did they do to you?
Put the
We
hat
serve the
back.
sovereignty.
Put the hat.
Even the one without the hat on still...
The hat appears to just be hiding the fact their brain is on view.
I'll give him a look of disgust and just toss the hat back at him.
He places it back on his head.
I really don't know what to make of this and what to make of you.
We do not require being made of. We are leaving now. And they turn and they walk away from
You still owe money.
You have been paid. The sound sort of emits like out the back of the 4 or 5 of them as they walk away.
No, you have not paid.
They've walked off.
That's amazing. They're walking off, and everyone's just like, "Hey, you didn't pay," and they just keep walking.
Also got Obi trying to walk in the opposite direction.
Yeah, and the only alternative would be for me to try to restrain them and actually fight the fuckers. Like,
Do it.
Do it.
I'm down the road.
Don't do it.
Fight.
Don't do it by yourself, Zavro.
I
We
got,
have a lead.
I got 10 gold pieces on the knitted hat gang.
You have a location for the sovereignty.
we do. It's the best we can do. I'll toss the money back to Sephora.
Toss a coin to Witcher. Yeah, okay. The cats have not been paid. Is anybody returning to Olaric to try and convince Olaric to stop harassing Safar?
Trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay. So that's Fox and Callum and Glacius, I think, right? You were the 3 no tattoo gangs. Okay, cool. This is much less ominous mystery and much more general engaging place. You head over to Olaric's Gemstones.
All right. Before we get there.
Yep.
All right. For this question for 2 of you. So should we try and like just dissuade him, or should I try and pretend to be her?
Okay, interesting. I didn't know that was one of the options.
Mhm.
I don't think it should be that one, because the entire idea is to get him to stop trying to go to her. So if we come with
Exactly.
her...
No. We don't bring her. I use my built-in masquerade tattoo and become her.
But then what?
And tell him you've had
Fuck
enough.
off.
Tell
Let him fuck off. Wow.
Yeah, just say.
Has she tried that yet?
You know that she has approached him and asked him to stop harassing her.
Oh, you're gonna be more forceful, Fox.
Turns.
All right, maybe we go with different plan.
I like that though. We'll definitely put that like on the back burner.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say, does it also change your voice? Because if not,
No.
yeah.
Okay.
It might be a different way.
Fuck off.
Yeah, he's like, "Have you got a cold or something?"
Hey there, sweetie. I don't appreciate what you've been doing around with my business.
I'd appreciate it if you back off.
So the 3 of you are standing outside Olaric's Forged Gemstones. What's the plan? Romine's an outdoor stall.
We're gonna go. Oh
Here.
yeah.
How about
Talk
we just
to
be
him.
straightforward?
Okay.
Exactly.
Olaric sees you come back. Have you delivered the scroll I asked you to?
We did. She asked us
Excellent.
to tell you to stop harassing her, dude. She can't help you. Not in the way that you think.
She claims to be a well-revered wizard. I think if she isn't, and she doesn't have the powers to do as I've requested, she should expose herself and admit her fallacies and fraudulence. Unless you, of
You
course,
can
would like to help me.
You
It
can
should
have
only
that
take a
opinion.
year or so.
Yeah, no. Dude, just leave her
You
alone.
weren't able. I was referring to your more magically inclined friend here.
Glacius is basically saying, just like, no, dude, just like, fucking find someone else. Like,
Give me an intimidation check. You may use strength or
ooh, let's go. I'm using strength. Fuck.
you can always use strength for intimidation. You never got a problem with that.
Hell yeah.
This is, ooh, that is a 27.
Damn.
Well,
I don't think your strength is
I'm
a
perf-
plus. Yes,
No, I have a
because-
+5 to strength, and I'm proficient in intimidation.
Okay, but you've added your proficiency bonus twice.
No, I didn't.
You
No.
rolled a 22 with a +3.
Yeah,
The plus
then
3 is
plus
his
5.
proficiency.
The +3 is your proficiency. Your strength
Yeah.
modifier is a +5.
Yes, so 28.
7.
But you didn't roll a nat 20. What? Okay, whatever. 28.
Wait, did I say that? Why am I saying 28? I can't math. Math is hard. Listen, I'm on summer. I don't
cool.
need to do math.
Nice.
It's a big number. 22 is a success anyway. He sort of looks at you and... The truth of the matter is, I don't know who else to ask. Look. I will pay you for your work. I really appreciate what you did. But I understand that... Well, maybe I need to ask elsewhere. You will inevitably visit a city at some point, right? Perhaps you might take my request to the Mage's Arcane.
I was just about to suggest that. Why haven't you
I have written
gone to them
twice,
yet?
But getting their attention is difficult. This is for the good and the protection of Sogravia. It is important.
Yeah, what exactly are you trying to accomplish here?
Frankenstein?
A Frankenstein?
So, I don't know if you know about the construction of Warforged in the defense of the country, and it's involved in resisting... Well, you're not Warforged, you're a very different being, right?
I'm pretty similar, though.
Sure, but they lose all their memories, right? They're basically like robots.
Yep.
Whereas you're a person. I am able to create constructs using my cheap constructed gems. But I would need a wizard capable of casting the creation spell. Another one and a cleric or wizard who's capable of casting Death Ward. With this, each day we could create constructs capable of defending... Well, after preparations are made, it'll take about a year. But after that, we should be able to make a construct each day that can protect Sogravia from the Shadowhunters. I think that is a worthy cause, and some wizards should take interest. Don't you?
I mean, yeah, that does sound worthy.
They don't even open my letters. They don't acknowledge me because I'm not a member. Because what I do is not magic, it is mechanical. Mechanic. Wow, that word apparently comes out of my face really strangely.
It comes out
mechanical. I was like mechanical. Like I was suddenly becoming a robot.
Yeah, these wizards, they, I understand your struggle.
Torty, stuck up, pain in the backsides.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, very much so.
Especially blue ones.
Yeah.
That'll be
Wow.
No. He doesn't say that, obviously. Well, if you would deliver my message, I would greatly appreciate it.
We will do our best.
As a man of science, yes.
And he'll pay you the 100 gold pieces for...
Aren't you a gnome?
As a gnome of science, yes.
A gnome of science.
He's a very scientific gnome, is Callum.
Yeah.
With that, you can all reconglomerate around 6 o'clock and get ready for your meeting behind the Octopus and Cat.
Sullivan.
After the having the tattoo, that's where Sullivan has been waiting whilst everyone else has been gallivanting round the crossroads.
Yeah, so you're waiting there, and sat opposite you, sitting on the side of the roadside, is a tabaxi, playing a flute. Like a little sort of wooden tin whistly sort of flute. Just kind of keeping themselves occupied. And after a while, she sort of looks up at you. Sullivan. She's like, you'll be waiting at... No, I don't want to do that. Please don't play that.
Did Sullivan have a stress ball that whole time he was sitting there? Just
after a while, she says, you'll need to use the scrolls, so you'll be waiting a long time.
Alright, non-detection jutsu.
Yeah. There's one for all of us, I believe.
There are 7 scrolls, and any one of you... Like, these are scrolls that can be activated by anyone. So they should work for all of you.
Right, okay.
Like, the magic is almost pre-cast, if you like. It's just single activation, the scroll burns up in your hands. A man steps out of the alleyway, sort of between 2 buildings. He's a fairly nondescript-looking human. He's got dark hair pulled to the side. If you'd come with me.
Alright.
I'll follow.
And he begins to lead all 7 of you out of town. Along the river. And after a while, he stops at an area that sort of... There's a little sort of path that goes down to the riverbank itself. After which he leads you into a cove. Inside that cove, there are 12 men, each standing there with a weapon slightly drawn, in their hands, and in the center of them is a gentleman who greets you. Please bear with me a second, because I've lost his face. Here we go.
He doesn't have a face?
You have seen a picture of this guy before. You know exactly what he looks like. And he sort of... Good day, good day. You've been searching for me, I see. Quite persistent. I don't normally allow visitors from the Dawn Guard. Well, you intrigue me. What can I do for you?
We hear that you've been trading in gold. Is this correct?
Ah, straight to the point, aren't you? Straight-laced soldier indeed. I've been known to trade in many things. Gold, silver, onyx, obsidian, pipeweed. Yes.
Pipeweed indeed.
You know why gold is illegal.
Some laws are stricter than others.
And you know who else trades in gold?
Oh, yes. The wizards of the Major Arcanus you refer to, I assume.
No.
Do they?
They pay an
Do they?
excellent gold for their pipeweed, yes. But they didn't tell
Oh,
you that,
no,
did
you're
they?
right, yes. Well, they're another matter entirely.
They didn't tell you they were paying in pure gold, no. No, they didn't.
No,
they
but thank
really
you for
didn't.
telling us. I will
Sullivan's
relay
like,
that
I'm gonna
information.
go kick their ass. now."
Literally. Could you say that into this microphone, please?
Can you say it in my chest right here?
Yeah. That is something that we will deal with after the fact.
The fact.
The fact of the matter is, do you have ties? Do you or do you not have ties with the Shadow Veil?
No, never at all. Why would I? I would never trade with such beings.
Why have
That
you
seems
set up?
factual.
Sorry, what was that, Ashwin?
Does that seem factual?
Give me an insight check. Anybody and everybody, if you like. If anybody wishes to detect whether he's lying.
I'll believe him.
Glacius has decided to believe him.
Well, no, Glacius
got
has
it.
his reasons. I just,
I got a 22.
Okay, so the highest rolls were 21 and 22. Both of you seem to believe that he is genuinely outraged at the thought.
Okay, that's fine. What are you selling at the crossroads?
I sell many things. Is there something in particular you're looking to purloin?
No, I want to know why you're doing it in the shadows.
Well, you said it yourself. People pay for my pipeweed in pure gold, amongst other things.
What are those other things?
Well, sometimes they pay in diamonds, sometimes they pay in the
No.
coinage
What are
of
you
Sogravia.
selling?
I sell many things.
Like?
Would you like to inspect some of our wares? And he gestures, and two of his men will open the crates that they're currently nearby. Inside here, you will see a large selection of pipeweed. You will see some dark black onyx obsidian crystals that glow strangely. You see a couple of bone amulets that look particularly nasty. A whistle and two swords, both of which glow with a slight dark red light to them. We sell what people want, what people buy. Our main customers are the leaders of the Dawn Guard and the Magus Arcane. Are your superiors aware at you investigating? Sullivan.
I'm asking the questions here.
He wasn't yelling his name around town, so.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's not that
mean
impressive.
Anything to me, yeah.
We introduced ourselves to everyone in this town.
Literally. You're obviously a very good businessman, and you're very good at sales. I suggest that you perhaps start living an honest merchant's life and take your business away from the crossroads.
I don't think I'll be doing that.
And why not?
I quite like my business the way it goes. Thank you. As you look over the two swords, they don't let you touch them. but there is an element of pure flame going through them, and they feel nefarious. You don't want to touch them. Obi, you were saying?
I was gonna say, you seem like a very smart man. Do you also deal in giving out knowledge?
I don't trade in secrets. That's the widow's trade.
I'm not asking for a secret. I just have a question.
Go ahead.
I am able to do really strong magic, but I don't know how.
That's not something I would understand. You should ask the wizards at the Magus Arcade. Perhaps they can help you. No, I trade in goods. Goods alone. I have no magics of my own, nor any particularly unusual understanding. I just know when and how to broker a good deal, and how to hire excellent guards.
Iglesias is gonna go up to Sullivan and sort of whisper and say, if what he's saying is true, and the heads of all of the major factions already deal with him, maybe
he did not mention the Furing God. I just want to clarify that.
He didn't mention the Dawn Guard and the Mage's Arcane. He'll mention those specifically then, and he'll say maybe it's a better thing to have someone on our side, someone like this on our side rather than against them. I know how you feel about this, but at the same time,
you do know that whispering in public is rude.
Says the man who hides in the shadows.
Dang.
We brought the wrong person to this meeting.
I operate in secrecy, that is true. But it is a necessity of my business and my trade partners. I'm sure you have other questions. You asked me if I trade with the Shadow Veil, and my simple answer is no. You asked me if I wish to become an honest merchant. I do not trade in the... No, he's just saying, I've simply answered no. There is nothing else to it. You've asked me to become an honest merchant, to which I have also replied no. Do you have any other questions? Or perhaps you would like to purchase some goods?
How long have you been supplying to the leaders of the Dawn Guard and the Mages?
My first trade with Rialdan was... No, sorry. My first trade with Yakatur was 12-ish years ago, I think. The Dawn Guard is a more recent thing. Some of the knight incumbents up at Justern like the finer things in life. We got into bed together, so to speak, about 3 years ago.
He said Iglesias will sort of try to not saying this in like a sheepish way, but he'll just sort of like openly be like, what else do you trade in besides, and sort of gesturing at the crates that he opened.
Goods of questionable manner, of all types of goods, whether they are those that are capable of summoning creatures that are banned within Sogravia, whether they are creatures whether they are goods that hide your identity, whether they are means of transport, or he sells illicit poisons, he sells goods of dark nature, dark magics, real gold, excellent pipeweed, hallucinogenic mushrooms, all sorts of things. I'm not being difficult. He's not hiding anything. There are too many things to list for me to give you an accurate portrayal. He's a smuggler. Yeah. He trades in anything that anyone is willing to buy, but he does not trade with the Shadow Veil, so he says.
Yeah. Right. Okay. But he takes gold, which is interesting considering
we have gold that we can't use. We are.
What exactly do you stand to gain from this apart from money? Is it power over the factions that you seek?
Who needs anything apart from money? You have enough money, you can have everything you want. I have everything I want.
A merchant through and through. I do have a question.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go on. Callum, it's fine. Carry on.
Oh, I was just wondering where you get these sort of things, especially this sword.
And there is the question. The question of questions. Where do Kef Callaghan's goods come from? And Kailana will not be assured with just not the Shadow Veil, will she?
No.
Steve.
Very well, you may tell her this. My trading partners spend the majority of their lives underground. And they are dark of skin.
Oh.
Underneath darkness.
Does that suffice?
Yes, I just don't know who you're talking about.
The Underdark.
We'll tell you later, Obi.
Yeah.
In all fairness,
Well-
I do think Obi would know, to be fair, because
We'll tell you when you're older, Obi.
do have connections with like the underground and the Underdark.
When you turn 5.
You would also all know that the Drow are the only people who are known to interact with both sides. So whilst he has told the truth that he doesn't trade with the Shadow Veil, the Drow
doesn't
do.
mean that,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean the people that he trades with don't deal with the Shadow.
So down the line, his goods probably are connected to Shadowville.
Somewhat,
But directly, he doesn't
He's not
deal with them.
facilitating them, no, and he certainly doesn't give them any information or anything. So he says, I don't traffic in information. I traffic in goods. I pay with gold. I get the goods.
I think Zavril had a question.
Yeah. I do wonder, what the hell is it with pipeweed, and why are these headmasters so
The real
so
question.
entranced by this thing?
I'm told it grows underground, around an underground lake. A fake sun, apparently. I've never seen it. But it is really good pipeweed. Would you like some?
I would like to try some, yes. Happen
He
to
gives
have
you
a
a
pipe.
small...
Several.
He reaches into his own pocket and gives you a little small velvet pouch of it. On the house.
Hell yeah.
Any chance I can procure a pipe from you for this?
He
Several.
rolls his eyes and gestures towards one of his men who will look in the box and give you an actual pipe. And they will even offer to light it for you with a gesture of their hand.
Please, yes.
And in the
Wow.
nonchalance of his action, you realize that at least one of these guards is magically inclined.
I
Huh.
mean, I'd imagine.
Full service.
I don't think Glacius would say it out loud. Never mind.
Was there anything else?
This is
I'll
an
just
older-
say
Dave, you can have anything with money, right?
Sorry, Obi, you said?
Said you can get anything you want with money.
Well, anything that I would want. I don't know what you might want.
Well, do you have any real, true friends?
Oh my god.
Burn.
No, I don't
Oh,
think I trust
sweet.
anyone enough for that. And I'm quite
Fair enough.
satisfied
Yeah.
with that. My brother was a true friend, but he died a couple of years back.
That's sad.
It was necessary.
You know,
Obi backs up. Obi doesn't like this guy.
Maybe get a dog.
Obi shouldn't like this guy.
Glacius will sort of just the whole time everyone's talking, sort of sitting there and a bit conflicted, but at the end he's just get the impression it's just fuck it, and he's gonna say, we can't use this gold that we have, and might as well get rid of it.
Ah. Would you like it exchanged, or are there goods you were interested in?
That's why I was asking about it. I don't know if there's any goods that we're interested in.
Yeah, let's
any
peruse
good-
the wares.
Do you have any goods to help an up-and-coming party with hopes of stopping the Shadow Veil?
Glacius, if you do this, then we will have a connection here that is not good. We will be implicated.
And so has every other high-ranking Magus Arcane, and so is the Dawn Guard.
Oh, then we should follow their footsteps?
Listen, I've been fighting this war for 20 years, and we haven't gotten anywhere yet, alright? Sometimes you gotta play dirty to win, alright? Because if we could win by staying straight-laced, we probably would have won a couple of years ago.
We would have won
Somet-
100 years ago.
Yes, sometimes you have to do the things that you don't want to do. But that's war, Sullivan.
You
He's
lack
right,
you lack integrity.
And you lack true vision and understanding what is going on. And Glacius will sort of turn and say, when I said I never wanted to go anywhere any further in the Dawn Guard, it was because every knight incumbent that didn't fight on the front line never fully understood what was going on. Because I have seen the true horrors, alright? It's easy to stay in Sogravia and have to deal with, the one or two problems that might come up here or there, alright? But eventually the Shadow Veil is going to break through, alright? And I would say I'd rather have someone like him on my side than have him against us when they come through.
Especially if the goods are of such
high value that...
Such reputation.
Exactly. You can look down on me all you want, but I'm doing what I feel is necessary for us to win this. Because I'm done letting so many soldiers march to their death. So unless you have a better way of doing it, which I'm all ears to listen to, then no offense, but keep quiet.
My. Trouble in paradise.
Elliot says nothing.
I can't say.
So about
anything
these swords.
specific to help you with the, those swords are already assigned to a buyer, I'm afraid.
That's fine. What do they do though? They seem intriguing.
They seem evil.
I believe
Is what
specifically they send the recipient, so to speak, straight to hell.
Oh.
It is very much a shame that they are already taken, because Shadow Veil's names are very much on these blades. Sending them to hell would be a blessing for us.
Ain't that the truth?
Regrettable. How is the pipeweed anyway as I smoke this thing?
Oh, it's exquisite.
Oh my god.
Gives me an understanding of why the headmasters are smoking it.
Yeah. I mean, it's way better than anything else you could have tasted at any point. Like, it is exquisite.
How much for a small enough supply to last me a little while?
300 gold.
Zavril, is there something you'd like to ask the party?
Will you indulge my personal pleasure?
Just say no, guys. Just say no. Bully him.
No.
No.
Well. Wait a minute.
I don't think that's a good investment.
Yeah, I
think
want to
it
see
is.
what other stuff we could theoretically get with our money.
As I said, I don't really have anything specifically that will help you with fighting the Shadow now.
How about just fighting in general, then?
What do we have? He looks over to his friend. And his friend will open up the crate of unsold goods right now. There is a Far Realm Shard, which is sorcerer only, so Obi, you can read that if you wish. There is a Dread Helm.
Amazing.
Red Helm.
Not very useful, but kind of cool.
More like an edge helm, am I right?
Yeah.
I think there is a... I'm sorry, there's two other things that he's got available. I'm just looking for them.
No, you're good.
Trying to ping them. There is a Mask of the Beast, which is pretty useless to you guys. But it is
We have a
available.
druid for that.
Yeah. And the last one is on roll 20, so let me get that up. There is an ice pendant.
Ooh.
Oh wait, did that not ping what it does?
You can.
Yeah, there we go. It did work.
It's like a handout.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what he has spare.
That is a cool
Yeah.
pendant.
He'll throw in the pipeweed as well.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go
Alternatively, you can have.
Zavril.
Alternatively, you can have 4,000 gold pieces, like of actual money.
For 6 bars?
I believe it was 5, wasn't it?
No, it was 6. I
Okay.
I was thinking the exact same thing. and
Then
I
you can have
remembered-
4,800.
Ooh.
They're worth 800 gold pieces each. It's an easier way of me
Alright.
saying it.
That pendant is so good.
The pendant's cool.
Yeah. I do have one question as to what they have for things not combat related.
That's all he
something
has that he hasn't sold.
Oh, so nothing that could potentially help us with gathering intelligence.
No.
In now.
That's all he has that he hasn't already sold. Well, the Dread Mask might help you gathering intelligence. It'll disguise you.
I think we should just take the money because we can go other places.
Pendant, no.
How much is the pendant?
I don't.
The-
3 of them.
It would take 3 bars.
Yep. So you could have 2,400 gold pieces and the pendant.
Pretty good.
That is pretty good.
I'd be willing to part with that. So
Lovely.
I'll add.
And the weed.
Yeah, he'll throw in the pipe weed.
Fantastic.
Any
It's
chance of
not
throwing in
weed,
the
it's
pipe with it as
tobacco.
well?
Oh, you can take the pipe. He doesn't care about that.
Oh, well, thank you.
It is a specific pipe. It isn't just any old pipe.
I updated the shared gold, and
Let me find
we
it
made
for
a
you.
net profit on this trip
Fuck yeah.
by like 700.
Here we go. It is a gentleman's pipe.
Ooh, that is one gentle man.
Twice a day, the wielder may brandish the gentleman's pipe and add a +1 to their charisma mod. And twice a day, the wielder may smoke the pipe to receive an additional +1 to their error interrogation or insight skill.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Would you say you're
Interrogation is
fancy
meant
at
to say
heart?
investigation. Sorry.
Interrogation.
Interrogation
I
skill. My
Roll
brain's
an
flopped there.
interrogation check.
Interrogation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well.
So, your answers are sufficient, are they?
Very.
I think it's time I made myself scarce. Do enjoy the festivities, but not too much.
Thank you for your help.
This isn't over, Callaghan.
Yes, it is.
It was a pleasure doing business.
If you find me without my guards, perhaps an honest merchant you'll make of me. Farewell, Elliot Sullivan. Safe travels.
I really wish he listed Sullivan's home address.
I mean, he dropped Kailana's name, so at that point you know that he knows his shit.
Everything
Yeah,
he needs to know about us, yeah.
Yeah, that's why Glacius was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, we're such big guys, we can stop this man.
I would have
Sullivan,
that.
is it that big of a deal if he's, I don't know, a smuggler? There's
He just said yes!
Mama!
My man!
What I
Well,
will say is I would rather have him and know where to find him than to have him be arrested or killed and the drow sell their goods to somebody else in who knows where and who knows what.
Exactly.
Perhaps we should go to the source of the problem.
You want to take out those drow?
You want to go to the Underdark and declare war on the drow.
No, you're right. We could stay here and complain and not make a change in the world like you've done.
Let his brother die.
I understand you have some disputes to discuss, but I don't suppose you might discuss them out of
I
my
assume
lair.
walked away. I assume
I-
we walked
We're-
away or separated at some point.
Farewell.
No, I would have waited before we walked away.
Shows you out, like, why are you still here? Sorry, you may continue your discussion. as I'm
Callaghan's like,
assuming-
this is getting awkward.
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys are gonna grab some dinner and then enjoy the
festival.
festivities.
Let's
Yeah.
go. I want to
Would
go to
you, are you
Hambone.
looking for? Okay, that works. I was gonna say, are you looking for street food or are you gonna eat it? One of the times.
Sorry, that's my new favorite restaurant.
Okay.
Go to Hambone unless we find one of those like fair stands with the giant turkey legs. Then I want to get
Walking
one of those.
taco.
Yeah, or that. Ooh, that'd be good too.
No, there's meat on stick stands. There's vegetable on stick stands. Or like the kebab, the vegetable kebab sticks. There are a few sort of, what are they called?
Something.
Roasted chestnuts stands, which are doing real good business. People seem very into those. There are a couple of stands selling candied nuts. One stand selling mugs of cocoa. Other than that, you've got ham bones. You've got Boundless Brew, which is where you guys had those drinks that sent you off into paradise. They do serve food there. You've got Martin's Rest Inn, which is obviously where you started. And the cats have some food. It's not great.
It's good with ham bone.
They got octopus soup.
They do have octopus soup. That is true.
Real quick, were we supposed to go look for that lizard at Martin's Rest again? Or am I
That was the
crazy?
suggestion. The lizard folk would be found at Martin's Rest.
Okay.
We've done enough today.
I would like to explore the festival without the party.
Is the festival up?
The festival won't happen until next session. You're just going for a meal right now. We've got an hour
Sullivan
and a half
really
before,
is about to
before the festival.
cross.
Would you eat with your party first?
No.
Okay.
Sullivan's sulking.
Obi would try to follow you, Sullivan, unless you don't let him.
That's fine. He can follow me if he wants.
It's just Glacius who doesn't.
That's not true.
Fox will follow
It's all of
Obi,
you.
Callum will follow Fox. You know, after a while, there's a string of people following Sullivan around.
Ravishly. I wasn't lying before. I'm gonna cross off each of your heads after I get them tattooed.
But actually, I think having picked up a vegetable kebab on the way and some of you sat out in ham bones, I think that's a good place to end, actually. So I think that is where we'll stop, because once we get into the festivities, I don't want to stop soon afterwards. I do want to just reiterate that you were told by Kef Callaghan to enjoy the festivities, but not too much. Make of that what you will. Yeah, we come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. Where should we start this week? Duff.
I will say I liked all of the side quests. I loved the constant just stringing along. I think it also was really good, partially. I don't want to say for like Sullivan's character or anything like that, but it really started to show Sullivan's sort of like not impatience, but it started to show some of Sullivan's flaws, which has had yet to be seen.
Fanaticness, I guess.
Yeah. And then it also led to, you know, the dispute between him and Glacius, which is something that, like, I have, like, Glacius and me as, like, the player have thought for a while, and it's just nothing that Glacius ever wanted to speak of until like, today. Sullivan was starting to, like, harass, like, shopkeepers trying to get what he wants, and he's just like, dude, you need to chill out, all right? Like he gets where Sullivan's coming from, but at the same time, it's also just like your ends do not justify the means to to this extent.
Yeah, no, totally. I agree. I'm really sorry, Matt. You've had no face for the whole session. My bad. It's because I forgot from last week that you were in and out and faceless. So Matt, your MVP.
It is okay. I gotta give my MVP to Catalina and her demon bird.
Oh my
I'm
god,
glad
yeah.
you liked her.
Really enjoyed
She's
that.
the best.
Yeah.
That is a fun character.
Jamal.
You stand at angry.
I think this one's gonna have to go towards Obi and managing to hawk so many fucking potions and the intense amount of charisma.
Yep. Jay.
It was on the potions. More talking cats. I love talking cats. It's never untrue. All cats talk.
I'm not even that keen on talking cats. Like, I borrowed this book from someone else. Volos Vetted Vendors is basically a framework for questing. Obviously, I've edited it quite heavily to fit my world, but yeah, I've used their framework, and there's talking cats who run a tavern. I was like, well, I can't not use those.
Jay's gonna love this.
Yeah, well, I just suddenly thought about it as you walked in. I was like, shit, he's right. All cats talk. Yeah, no, definitely. Josh.
I have quite a few, so I don't know.
Can I come back to you then? Michaela?
I mean, I also have a lot, but just the whole goose chase every time we got sent somewhere else, and Josh's / Sullivan's increasing frustration was so funny.
Yep.
And also, I feel like everyone got to do some fun roleplay this session. Like, Ashwin turned into a Huckleberry, and Obi with his part-time job, Zavro with those knit-headed guys. Like, I think everyone got to do something fun this time.
Yeah, I agree with you. Alora?
There was a lot of little moments this whole session. I liked Obi having different side missions with multiple different people throughout the whole episode. But I really liked when he drank the drink and was able to speak Aquan, and just Fox is just like, oh. I think that.
Yeah, I'm very much interested in the side mission of Obi's friendship points. They're very much under the hood, but I'm enjoying the idea of it.
You should look at my. I don't know if it's seeable by everyone.
I
but
can
you
see
can.
it. I don't know if anybody else can. I'm often checking in on them at random moments.
Okay.
Just like
I update it every session when something happens.
I know. It's very entertaining for me. Just occasionally flicking in and going, how's his friendship points going?
Who's winning?
Yeah, who is winning?
It's got to be Fox.
That's a tie right now. Josh, fill us in on some of yours.
Yeah, so it was like Darth said, it was really nice playing a side of Elliot that we've not really seen before. You know, he's been this very charismatic, very nice and bubbly person. But like most paladins, there is this underneath, like, you know, almost hatred toward like injustice and lying and evil things and all this stuff. So it was really nice being able to like keep amping it up as the session went on. That was really nice. I really liked it when we learned a little bit more about Callum and a bit about Zavro, and having that conversation during lunch was really nice. And it was really fun to flicker between that and the ridiculousness of Obi trying to sell potions. I really like the knitted hat people. They were really, really cool and very, very interesting. I really hope we get to find out what the fuck is.
Just out of curiosity, please don't. Nobody give me the answer. But does anybody know what the sovereignty are?
No.
Did anybody understand that reference? Great, I'm loving that. That's really good.
I don't know.
Oh no.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if anybody would have just like instantly known and been like, "Oh, okay, cool, we know that." No, I'm really glad that that's still a mystery for all of you.
Got inklings, but I don't have an answer.
Well, I mean, you've been given some big hints, but yeah. Sorry, Josh, carry on. You can have to carry on.
I think I had more, but I don't know. Oh, but Cataline. No.
Yeah, Cataline.
Which one is it? Yeah, Cataline was so funny. So funny when she was like, I gave them the poison, I saved the town.
Yeah.
So stupid. Yeah.
Well, she doesn't like being blamed, right? So it goes both ways. I've got quite a few as well, and I'm going to strike them all off because I think it's great. I love Callum excusing his casual racism with "I'm old." That was beautiful.
But that's such a good excuse.
Yeah, I love the fact that Matt went and hawked wares to the yellow knitted cap dudes. I love that we got our thematic, and I'm hoping for one of these every week now. Ashwin's character development questions. When you turned to Callum and sort of went, "What led to this?" That was brilliant. I loved the lines. The line from Callum: "You should give up the weakness of meat for the power of metal." And just generally the whole backstory luncheon at Hambones was great. I loved the interplay in the chat between Obi and Sullivan, with Obi putting the roses from sorry, not Sullivan, Obi and Fox, from Fox's staff, putting the roses on his horns. That was beautiful. I loved the whole "are you hitting on me" thing, with where everybody just jumped on it straight away, like, "Yeah, Glacius, pick a better place." So inappropriate. But my overall favourite moment was like of the silly MVPs was when Matt failed the wisdom save and Zavril didn't, and Matt was like, "I could sell more potions." That was really great. But I actually am giving out 2 MVPs this week. I think that Sullivan sticking true to his character and the fanaticism and constantly having that sort of angry side was really beautiful to see. But also Obi's hawking wares was just I mean it was spectacular. I've got myself a card. That's interesting.
Wait, we all have cards now.
Oh, is that everyone?
Yeah,
look at that. Yeah, but to me it was a tie between the two of you, because I can't give out a silly MVP like only, but also I can't not give out an MVP for that. I think everybody's a little bit in love with Obi, and seeing this was just was beautiful. But anyway, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Till next time.
Bye.
we shall see you soon.
Could we